Anyways, hi, welcome to a special edition of Best Song Ever, Greatest Song of All Time.
Woo!
Everybody ready?
Best Taylor ever, greatest Swift of all time.
Daniel,
yes, they all loved doing that.
Daniel, what's your best Taylor ever, greatest Swift of all time?
My best Taylor ever, greatest Swift of all time is going to be Peace off of Folk.
Oh, that's such a good answer.
Knew it.
It is a great song. I think it is her best song off
Sam
her
Bailey
best
nodding
album.
skeptically.
I think it's her best song off her best album. I think it's some of her
Way
most
crazy.
honest work about herself.
Yeah, that song rips.
It's
It's kind of a
heartbreaking.
worse version of Sweet Nothing.
It's a better
That's
version.
not true. Wait, I really
I'm
disagree
already
with.
annoyed.
Everyone should have had to
I'd be
take
able
like.
to argue that point if I knew the song
Yeah,
Sweet Nothing.
no, exactly.
Way too deep.
This is
cut
the
for me.
only time I will ever be besting Daniel with music information. He'll be like, it's like this. I'm like, no, it's more like this.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
there's gonna
Shut
be a
up.
lot
And
of
I even
songs.
know that my take wasn't that right there, but he doesn't.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
We can,
I
we
100%
can all use this as an opportunity to convince Daniel of a lot of things.
Yeah, that's
This
so
is good.
true.
This is good. You can tell me whatever you want.
At
I
the end of
will
this,
believe you.
Daniel's gonna be correct.
I will.
No,
be.
no,
I
no,
love
no.
For the first time, no,
That's
I'm
good.
gonna be, not
That's
currently
good.
is.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe.
You guys are
okay.
gonna make me correct.
Although
by the
I
end of the
do
night?
agree that
Like conversion therapy.
We'll make you
Peace
beg.
is better than Sweet Nothing.
Correct.
The angle is just like unmatched
From Peace or from Sweet Nothing?
from Peace.
That's
I
what I'm
just
fucking
love
talking
the
about.
mix on Say Nothing or Sweet Nothing so much.
Peace is better than Sweet Nothing, but it's like, yeah, her 120th best song is better than her 140th best song. Wow.
Damn.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
So,
It's more like 27 verse 32. But
This is a lot.
Yeah,
more.
I'm more
with,
aligned
yeah,
with
I'm
Graham.
more
Yeah.
aligned with that.
Yeah.
I'll take
Sorry,
that
Sam.
honestly from this
Yeah.
panel. That's great to me.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
is a
It's
really
a
good choice.
And I think it's a
respectable
great,
choice.
and I
Totally.
think it's actually this is exactly how we should be starting out. Where I pitch a song, you all tell me I'm wrong, and then you tell me why I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling
We're
so
figuring
combative going into
This
this.
is great. This is great. We're feeling
We're
out
hot.
the
We're
rhythm.
drinking beers and
we've never done a
ciders.
round table before. This is our first round table, and I think this is good. Where
Yeah.
I say something, and then everyone proceeds to tell me why I'm wrong because they all know more than me here.
This is
and that's fantastic.
You're
You
getting
always
the,
wanna surround
the
yourself with
woman
smarter people.
experience
Yeah.
live and in the
Yeah.
studio.
Welcome.
Educate me.
Welcome to the Taylor Swift talk. You're at our fucking turf now.
This is,
Oh
we already
Yeah.
established this is your studio.
yeah, last time.
established this
Sorry, last time
you
I
were
came in here, I took my dig out, put it on the table,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is my podcast now, and we're doing it all over
It's our
again."
podcast.
And it's nice because it's so
This is a round
small it
table.
fits in a purse.
That's your business, father figure, etc. We'll get there. Oh yeah.
Graham,
Chihuahua barking
Yeah.
at
what's
you.
the best Taylor Swift song?
Genuinely thought you'd never ask. So funny
already
enough, for the
shaking
first time
my
in the
head.
history of this conversation, I struggled with this because ultimately this is my impression of everyone that's ever come here. Yeah, so I really struggled with this. I thought about this thing first, and then I went, no, it couldn't possibly be that thing. It has to be this thing. But I'm going to do the thing that we don't like people doing, which is I am going to choose the more specific one just because I'm feeling it right now. I think it hits different from the expanded edition of Midnight.
Wow.
The
Till
I
Dawn edition?
love the Till Dawn edition.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yes,
Get it right.
Exactly.
yes, Nick.
The
The
second
Till Dawn
expanded
edition.
edition.
Yeah.
If there's
Yeah.
anything Taylor can do, it's be inspired by a horrific relationship story. So there's
and,
that.
and so many even.
Yes.
I think that song absolutely rips. I think it's so specific. I like her music that is reflective about her own self and place in the world and about her, like, I love how much that song is about how you teach yourself about ways that your life works and then you are confronted with the fact that they don't work that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it's just such a satisfying jump back into the chorus.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
discuss it, but no one's ever done a bridge better in history.
Then Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
just
not
a
in this song
fact.
specifically.
There's a Cat Cohen
as a
tweet.
whole.
There's a Cat Cohen tweet I think about at least once a day. It's just Taylor Bridge Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about it
Amazing
every
point.
day.
Amazing point.
Is your pick determined by the quality of the bridge?
No. Listen, I'm gonna say something really.
Wait,
crazy.
actually, no. Before
Okay,
I
I
feel
won't
like
say
you're about
anything.
to tell me your song,
Okay.
and I want to first, before you do, I want to introduce our panel of experts.
Oh,
because
yeah.
no
and
one
maybe
knows
our
you're here
concept,
yet.
Yes.
That's true.
So this is our first ever roundtable episode. Naturally, the only way that we could begin.
Mm-hmm.
Thrilled to be here with past and future guests. Sam Bailey,
Hello.
Nicki Montenegro,
Hello.
Yes, loving us.
Laura Montenegro,
Hello.
and returning who she was just on last week and she's back now, Kate Nerone.
Hello.
Returning lead of the podcast.
Yeah.
Of the conversation.
Returning executive director.
By
of
the way, I
podcast.
listened back in our
Conversation.
episode. I thought I called it a podcast, and you were like, "No, you didn't." And then I listened back, totally did.
I know.
Yeah,
It was a bummer.
It's almost like it's because it's a
Can
podcast.
I say something
not-
on that?
sure.
Go ahead, speak.
I'm over people being embarrassed by podcasts.
Let's
Sorry,
do this.
are you
Let's
saying
do
this 'cause you have
I'm
one?
with you. No, I'm with you 100%.
No,
Let's do
yeah,
this.
You also have
This
one.
inspired. Well, this
Doesn't
inspired.
feel relevant.
This was part of what inspired me starting one. Like, yeah, sorry, one of the most popular mediums of entertainment in the world. It's not like a niche thing annoying guys
Yeah,
do.
sorry, I
it's
just have a
something
TV show.
everybody does and consumes.
Here's another thing, and I'll say this even boldly as well. There's nothing wrong with being a man and having a podcast. There's some things wrong with certain men.
Some of my favorite men have podcasts.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Good
that.
take.
She's
Let's
so
just say
wild.
that.
Well, it's a good thing that that's not even relevant because we don't have a podcast. We have whatever we're doing.
Yeah, I don't even
This
know why
is
we're
so
talking
much
about
worse.
this.
It's so much worse that you do that. It's so much worse.
I agree.
Let's
I
get
might
him.
be embarrassed if I had one.
Daniel,
what's happening
Daniel.
ultimately,
I don't
which
have
is not a
Daniel,
podcast.
I know you don't have a podcast, but you're still not a good man.
And thank
Yes,
God that I
all
don't have
men.
one.
So the way that we're gonna go around, I guess we'll just go starting
Well, I
pick by pick, or you had a
I actually do have. I mean, I do actually want you to answer that question. I just wanted to get everybody.
Oh, I know you do. It's
first.
okay.
yes.
Did you pick yours based on your bridge?
No,
Okay.
I didn't. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to say this. I was sort of hoping to go last because I kind of wasn't sure what I was going to pick.
Wow.
That
Me
was
too,
kind of how
me
I thought
too,
I
me
wanted
too.
to see
That was kind of
everybody's
everyone's
first.
secret
So not
plan.
everyone can
But-
go last.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So true.
You could. I did ultimately pick mine. If you want to pass.
Well, I don't want to,
No.
covet the spot, but I'm
That's-
sort of. I kind of was thinking I make a game time.
That's great.
But
I
none
mean,
of those-
We always make it up on the spot every time.
I
we
know
do this.
Sam Bailey came in hot with something.
Yeah, if you're ready
Laura,
for it, go
Laura
for
has
it.
one. Sam has.
I'm
Nikki,
the
you
girl
have
at the
one?
restaurant
I
ordering
do have
last.
one, but my answer I prefer to give favorites for different categories.
I knew you were gonna.
Okay, so that was actually so. I had
And that's
like,
fundamentally why
Because
we're
like,
here. Is 'cause
it's
that's-
worth talking
yeah.
about best bridge. It's worth talking
Talking about
about like
most-
best
most
songwriting.
catchy,
So
Like
true.
yes, best
That's
pop
true.
song. Like
yeah, mine
best
isn't
world
the best
creating.
bridge.
yeah.
so
Best
I,
bridge.
You have a
Do
best
we want to
bridge.
go around and do best bridge really quick? I think that's
Yeah,
fun.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Fuck, I have to think.
like one song, one answer, best bridge.
yeah,
go.
first answer, easiest
Go.
answer is
1,
Cruel
2,
Summer.
3. Laura, best bridge.
What's the point?
Cruel Summer.
I mean,
Best
What's
bridge.
the one that's a
No, I changed my mind.
Don't say getaway car.
No. Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Not, that's
that's
a
a
great
good
one.
one.
What's the one we're talking debut?
I'll be fine, it's just
and
a
a beautiful
thousand cuts.
eyes
Oh,
and
no,
a
that's
Other Side of the
Fearless,
Door.
the other side of the door.
Yeah.
I listened to it on the way
Oh,
over
yeah,
here.
the stairs,
Jumping
the
in.
Best one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Fantastic.
that's more of an outro than a bridge, though.
That's true.
That
Actually,
That
Does
is
it
true.
come
We're
back to the
picking
chorus?
hairs.
Does it come back to the
No.
chorus?
It
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Then it's an outro.
It's like she's like a rapper running the beat.
Then it's an
She
outro.
really
That's
is.
exactly what
So
she
does that
is.
count or no?
That's
Doesn't
all.
count.
Yeah, of course it'll count. There's no
Great.
rules. Nikki,
Well, mine was gonna be that answer, but because that one's already said, I'm gonna say Out of the Woods.
love it.
Are we doing best bridge now?
Best bridge.
Yeah, best
Just-
bridge.
Just real quick, best
It's
bridge.
gonna make us all feel safer.
I'm between.
Pick
Let me.
one.
I'll go King of My Heart.
Love it.
Nice.
I
That's
don't
an
know.
underrated.
I
Oh.
can't even think of that
Dark
bridge right now.
Horse.
Up
bridge.
on the roof with a
With the little
schoolgirl
girl
crush,
drinking
drinking beer out of plastic. I was
cups.
between
Yeah,
that
yeah,
and a
fair
list
enough,
of
fair
affairs. But there's some
Good.
more correct.
I went
It's
first
so
Cruel Summer,
short.
but because Laura also did Cruel Summer, I'll say. Trying to think of like another song of hers. even.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's bridge is a little hard unless you're in it.
Well, because my favorite part of Holy Ground is the Tonight I'm Gonna Dance for All We've Been Through, but I don't know if
Yeah.
structurally that is a bridge.
I
Does it
wouldn't.
come back to the chorus.
There's not really a chorus in that song,
Oh, then we'll count it.
Yeah, there is.
I guess, because right there
It's
where we
Holy
said it's
Ground.
Holy
Yeah,
Ground.
Holy Ground,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's like one line, you know.
Darling,
One-
it was good, never looking down right there where we
Yeah,
stood. Was
I guess
holy
you're
ground.
right. It's
This is a great
that is an
episode,
outro.
guys.
Then,
Yeah, I'm
then not
having a
bridge,
great time.
ultimately.
Okay, who's going next? Who's getting their favorite?
So I actually want to. I want to give you guys another.
gonna say a list of
another.
affairs,
I
actually.
want to give you guys like another small question to answer when you answer it with your song,
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I love that.
which I think we'll also have this conversation about like intrinsically. But I want us all to be thinking about it, which is did you pick your song based on your perception of her as a pop star or as your perception of her as a singer songwriter? Because
Yeah.
there's kind of two Swifts,
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and we'll kind of know based on the song that you picked.
A Tale of Two
But
Swifties.
it was
Nice.
nice
Wow.
alternate title.
That's
Powerful.
cool because I meant for no one to hear it.
But it
I was like,
good.
this isn't gonna
Good
work.
thing you said it right into the
I'm honestly
microphone.
feeling electric. Yeah, but I said
Louder?
it. No, I said it quietly underneath other
Say it
people. too.
proud.
A
Say it
tale-
proud.
I don't think it works proud. A Tale of Two Swifties, even.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, for me, that
We're
was.
not proud of you for that. We're mad at you.
As you should.
We're mad at you.
I definitely think of her and approach her as a singer-songwriter, but my pick is actually kind of more informed about her as a pop star because it's about her in space and culture and as a person. You know what I mean?
Mine
It's
was
different.
definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
It had a huge cultural moment.
No, it had a huge cultural moment, but I don't think it's about that.
No, but it's like more. I guess.
I think it's less. I think it's what I like about that song.
Which song are we talking about?
It's
It's
different.
different.
I don't know this song.
It's a very.
Oh,
was-
my
we
love
were
is
playing it
alive.
right
Shit,
when-
Graham
my
was
friends say
playing
get me
it
high,
earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different is charmingly uninterested in Taylor Swift, capital T-S Taylor Swift. It's more like her as a
Yeah, it's very personal. Yeah,
she's
but
talking
it's-
about having friends and stuff.
But
But
Well,
is
that's
it like
true,
Is it a pop song or is
like
it a
the reason
singer-songwriter
you
song?
chose the song isn't just because like you're like, oh, this is a banging song. It's like
Right.
also the
Oh, well, no,
context
no, the
of
reason
like
I chose
who
it
is
is 'cause
Taylor
it's the best
Swift
song
and what
ever.
is she writing about? Is that what you mean?
I kind of mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
like her
Well-
approach to something, like if you were to choose something like Blank Space, that means that you value like a certain aspect
It was
of
a
her,
moment. Yeah.
right?
I would argue that that
Oh,
is
wait,
maybe one
that
of the
confused me even
only
more.
ones that sits in the center of that question.
Wow.
Actually,
God, I'm good.
because I
That's
think
good.
that is a
I'm
song
either good or
that is
very
a
bad.
pop sensation written
Yeah.
by a singer-songwriter, which
Yeah.
not all of hers are.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
also,
God damn.
what is pop music other
Pop
than
music
just what's popular?
100%.
And she is a songwriter, and that is what makes her popular. People love her songwriting. It resonates with everybody. She's a storyteller. So, like, that to me is what makes her a pop star. They're like, completely
Not like
intertwined.
genre of sound necessarily.
right.
Sure.
Well, how do you reckon that take with something like Life of a Showgirl, which is her deliberately being like, I'm going to try to make a pop record now?
Misogyny.
MAGA.
well,
genuinely.
Life of a Show.
I think-
would,
I think-
would love to. What?
I think that the question itself is actually rooted in the idea of like the subtext of it is there's good Taylor Swift and there's bad.
No,
Taylor
I
Swift.
disagree. I
No.
think that
And then the
you,
literary
No,
Taylor
no.
Swift is more valuable and more.
I don't agree
No.
with that.
No,
'Cause
no,
Here's where I'm
no.
with you is that this is exactly the crux of like why I wanted to wait and answer like I'm really on the edge because my songs exist.
Okay, so
One is
how
on
can
either.
everyone go last?
I will go.
How can
I will
we
go as
figure it
long as I
out?
can. I will go as the bridge between this question and answering.
The best.
So
version.
best
so you do
songs.
have yours then.
I have two, and they literally are on opposite sides of this, which I was going to decide what to say. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
go
And this
for
is
it.
the dilemma.
Give us,
So
give us
I
both.
can maybe
Are
build
you
us a little
valuing-
scaffolding here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to give you both because I'm
love it.
doing that. I'm
Yeah.
doing
I
love
that.
it.
I'm
We're
sorry
doing
to
a
say
round
I'm
table.
doing
There's
it.
no laws.
I'm doing because if I'm doing pop music, I'm doing clean.
Great.
And if I'm doing singer-songwriter, I'm doing Cowboy Like Me.
Oh, that one's so
Whoa, whoa.
And I was sitting here paralyzed with fear, quivering, you can imagine, thinking about what to say because of that exact question of the singer-songwriter versus the pop sensation or whatever it is. And I don't believe that either of those really cross over into the other
I
necessarily.
do think Clean is a more subdued version of
Of her
pop
pop
star
songs.
Taylor Swift.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
But I
it's
feel like
to
it
me
also
a pop
is
song.
singer-songwriter.
Oh, yeah, it's
sound.
great.
So singer-songwriter, though.
No, it's not though. If you look at the lyrics, it's like it's so simple compared to her like what Graham said, like literary works. It's so like you actually like when you look at that song, you're like, this is an amazing song, and then you look at the lyrics, like looking for that thing that you look for Taylor lyrics for, and you're like, this actually isn't even here that way, but it doesn't matter. It's rain came pouring down.
But I think
It's not that revelatory.
I think what Taylor did very well, what she can still do very well, and I like a lot of different things about different things she does over the time. But like songs like Clean, songs like the song I'll pick, like she can do very simple. Like the
Right.
power of her songwriting is that it is very simple.
Yeah,
it's not
agreed.
big word.
But with Cowboy Like Me, that is not simple, and that's
Yeah,
No,
those
it's
are some
not.
big
And that's why
words.
she
Those are some
expanded
big
into something
words.
else. But I think like what it sort of made her what she was, and I think like a lot of people who became Taylor Swift fans before sort of the folklore Evermore
yeah.
Yeah.
wordy
Yeah.
type
Mhm. Poetic.
before she
English
got into that.
teacher
I think
posturing.
what drew people to it was really simple,
Daniel's sweating.
really simple, effective songwriting that is like easily under like you made a
Sure.
rebel of a careless man's careful daughter is not a complex lyric, but it's perfect. It's
Yeah. It's true.
knock it out of the park. It's
Well,
great.
she's written perhaps 10 to 20 of the like, we culturally we needed this song, and she's written that song.
Right.
Like You Belong With Me is like a song like that is like bigger than
That's a good way to put it. Culturally,
Her.
we needed it. It
Yeah.
filled something.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so those are
What
my
was
two.
yours was Clean, and the other one was
Clean and Cowboy Like Me
What-
are like
where's
the two
Cowboy
I'm
Like
just
Me
sitting
from?
between.
Evermore.
Right?
No, folklore.
Evermore.
No, it's Evermore.
Is it really?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm picturing the red.
It's
Wow.
100% Evermore.
Yeah, it's definitely Evermore.
That's interesting.
It's in that glut of like
Totally different
Ivy,
discussion.
Long-
100%.
Yeah.
Not a matter
Those
of
two feel
discussion,
very.
this is from Evermore. I love it.
Putting my foot
It's a
down.
great song.
I would
Oh,
also,
it's a
It is a great
fantastic
song.
song.
as we also move through this, I would also like to ask, if your favorite song comes from your favorite record of hers.
Mm.
Because I think that's also a really important thing. Because mine, personally, I do think Folklore is like her best work.
Yeah.
And that is my personal
I-
favorite.
And you would.
I think my favorite might not. Folklore is my absolute favorite album of hers and
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it, and I think my answer might not be from Folklore.
Like
Wow.
that's
I
that's
actually
with you
genuinely
there.
shocked by that.
I know.
That's so interesting.
great.
And
I
like
know.
That's great.
Okay,
I
actually,
even
I want to. Sorry, I really just want to hear what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, okay. I also want to preface this that today, with my best friend Melina, who's also a huge Swiftie, we went
Shout out
through
Melina.
every single album together, every single song, went through all of them, and tried to pick one for me to have
Wow.
for today
Crazy.
because we just couldn't. And then of
Sounds
course
like
with
Melina
every
also should have been here.
no, she should have been.
Sounds like you were looking for a chance.
She's
to
the one
do
I watched
that.
Hereditary with earlier. We could have had a whole day.
Could've had a whole day.
Anyway. And with each album, I would pick like 5 and be like, okay, well, that didn't narrow down.
Laura, what did
My-
you think she was gonna pick?
Remember, I
Oh, this is a
said
good
she's gonna pick
question.
something from Folklore.
Would you would you
Did
have
you
had
have a
guess?
song that-
I don't remember. if you
No,
had a
I mean, I
specific guess.
didn't think that deeply.
But see,
Okay.
that's interesting because sometimes you like something for what the story it tells as a record, and sometimes you like for what the story it tells as
Yeah,
a song.
it's a song.
100%.
And then,
That's so
okay,
true.
and that's also where I want to come in with the I wish I could pick for different categories.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I'm choosing this one because I think this category that I picked it for is what I love so much about Taylor Swift, and it's her ability to like build a world in a song. And it's like so amazing how in one song, even if it's an experience she hasn't had,
Yeah.
she can like you feel those emotions of the situation.
Yeah.
And the one that I love so much that I'm choosing is "'Tis the Damn Season."
Oh, that's a great answer.
Oh,
That's a
yes.
very
Wait, how do you-
good answer?
What a
It's a good song.
reaction!
It's a really good
It's a
song.
very
That
good-
is a dark horse pick. How do you know she didn't have that experience?
How you
Well,
know
that's
she-
true. I kind of just assume a lot of her Folklore Evermore work, because she said this is
Isn't
like
autobiographical.
is kind of like borrowed stories
Yeah.
and like not necessarily, even if she might have experienced something similar to it, it might
Yeah.
not be word for word exactly
Well,
what it
something
is.
being truthful
And
is not necessarily autobiographical.
right, and in the same way, I was thinking about this how like actors pull from experience that
Yeah.
they've had to
Yeah.
elicit the same emotions for a role that's
Sure.
like not necessarily what you've had.
That's
That
a-
song has another, like, to me, like, all-time, not super wordy, but like really effective
Exactly.
Taylor line. Messy as the mud on your truck tires.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's
true.
fucking
Wow,
tight.
you're good at pulling out the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This also reminds me of one of my other close contenders, Champagne Problems.
Well, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Laura
That
loves champagne.
is
Yeah,
my-
it's her favorite.
It was my. It,
Did I
it
step on
wasn't
your
my
toes?
pick,
Okay.
but I was telling Daniel I had narrowed it down to 4 songs, and that was.
That's
got to
be on there.
really?
Has
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah.
picked
For
a
later.
song
Yeah.
from before?
That's another great
2020?
bridge.
Yeah, well, I'd actually like to change my answer. My answer is Holy Ground from Red.
Yeah, that was up there
I
in
actually-
mine.
that's
a
when I
good
originally
one.
picked
Say
my
that. I
top
knew yours was
40.
gonna be from Red, and
I
there.
had a
accepted
whole
Holy Ground.
dang presentation. I'll do it later about why Holy Ground should have started Red, because State
Yeah,
of Grace is
absolutely.
not the right choice to start Red.
What is it again?
Oh, I
What
like it as a
starts red?
starter.
I disagree.
State of Grace.
State of Grace.
I know we've done this.
Yeah, we've talked about
It's
it.
too anthemic.
Thank you. Actually,
State of
yeah.
Grace.
Yeah.
Can people not
Put
hear
it
me?
later.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Put it last, and then second to last. Beginning end is a perfect ending.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
We did
Beginning
always
and a perfect
group
ending.
State of Grace and Holy Ground
Call it-
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we do the Sporkle.
Yeah, Laura and
Oh,
I
nice.
multiple times a year get together to do the Taylor Swift Sporkle, where you just name every single song.
What is
Ooh,
Sporkle?
That'd be fun.
Sporkle's like
It's just
a
like an
quiz
online
website.
quiz game.
I
you do during
did some
study hall.
Sporkles
Yeah.
drunk in New York recently.
Yeah.
Drunk
Sporkle
in New
slaps.
York.
Sporkle's awesome.
Taylor Swift
Taylor
Sporkle,
song.
very fun.
What am I doing wrong, man?
You're not doing anything wrong, bro.
I'm getting my mic adjusted like nobody's
You're doing
business.
so good though. Okay, sick. Laura,
Incredible choice.
You got yours?
I do.
What you got?
Mine, similar to points we've touched on before, is it's like the epitome of her songwriting, but also like in an autobiographical way. You're on your own, kid.
Oh, I knew you were
Oh,
gonna pick
yeah.
that. Obviously.
Great,
Yeah.
great song.
Incredible
God,
song.
I love and Midnight's is your favorite album.
Midnight's my favorite album.
Wow,
so
that's
to your
interesting.
point, it came from my favorite album, but the other 3 that I was debating, all of them different albums. But Incredible Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brings me to tears every time I hear it.
I know. And also, like one single line, she goes, "So make the friendship bracelets, take
Oh,
the moment
yeah.
and chase it,
Taste it.
taste it."
Oh, get her.
yeah. Thank you.
Get her.
Literally couldn't be happier than you.
I'm the technical one.
Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
it's not-
she's-
it's not
this is
Evermore.
our fact checker.
It's on Evermore.
Wait, maybe it's this, yeah.
Tasted.
That like making friendship bracelets was not like a Swiftie thing, and then this song comes out, and then the Eras tour happens, and all of a sudden like it is it is like the heart and soul of the fan experience.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that it came from one line. Like, that's the power of her songwriting, is that like she creates these worlds. She like, that hits so hard. Everybody has like made a friendship bracelet as a child. The whole point of the song is to like, she's like reflecting on her experience growing up, realizing she's like been doing it all alone the whole time, and that like that's okay. It empowers you. And then she has this line where she's like, you can go back to your youth. You can like go make your friendship bracelets, and like that latched on to the Swiftie mentality so hard, and she does it with like 5 words.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And it's simple.
It's got that
Make
great.
your friendship bracelet.
Make the
That's
friendship
not a
bracelet.
complicated
That's
lyric.
like,
It's got that great
Take the
moment at
moment
the
and-
end where she does, "You're on your own, kid. You can face this."
Yeah.
And like it like breaks up before. Oh, it's a very good
You're on
song.
your own.
Few
kid, you always
songs
have
build
been.
as effectively as that too. Of it just like starts at one place and then just keeps getting more and more
Yeah.
and more and more, but without doing like fancy turns. It's just getting bigger each time.
Yeah.
It's also, I believe, a Stevie Nicks favorite.
Oh.
Damn.
sick.
Laura, you got the same taste as Stevie
Let's
Nicks.
go.
God, that song is so good.
Yeah.
It's also such a great song when you think of Midnight's, as I often do, as like a pre-breakup album, as like somebody realizing that a important relationship in their life is over, and they can't admit it to themselves in real life, but they are admitting it through their own art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on Your Own, Kid as an album of like, yeah, I've been with this person for quite some time, but I will be fine
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
I know, and it's
that's
like, I
so
don't know.
true.
And
I
I
think
always
the
have them.
timeline is that they
Yeah.
maybe were by the
Damn,
time
you
it was out.
always have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I think that I don't know, because this is also the part of the Swiftie thing. It's like how much you're thinking of her as someone you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
parasocially,
Yes.
because it's like, was she? I also don't know. Midnight's, because I totally agree with you. It's like the pre-breakup, midst, like early dawn of breakup, and it's
I
like, were they broken up then? Maybe.
Well, it's
I will
how much
say-
do
I
you
also
accept the
don't-
official narrative?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Both
Unless you
of
believe
I will
True
say,
Pain.
by and large, I don't know as much about
Right.
that aspect
I'm not
of
sure.
things. I just choose not to tap in
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
it because it gets to be so much, and I'm like, I'm here for the tune.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let's say this. I fundamentally believe she was cheating on him with Maddie Healy.
I mean, guilty as sin doesn't help her case there.
I think it does help her case. It's only about thinking about cheating
Yeah,
on him with
agreed.
Maddie
She
Healy.
That is true.
She's
She
like,
was
we
writing
didn't
a
give
Is it a
a
crime?
Coveting
Is
my
it a
neighbor's
She was
crime?
writing about
Yeah.
Maddie Healy on Folklore. She was writing about Maddie Healy.
Wait, which
on
We don't know
Wait,
this.
say more about
The
that.
One.
You think
Oh,
the
yeah.
one is about Maddie Healy?
I actually just read a
Also
really long
contender for
read
Billboard.
a lot about that.
The one
So-
is one of the best songs
Or
ever made.
just
That is
about
one of the
this
best
The
song.
songs
one's
ever
about
made.
Maddie
Yeah.
Healy.
And that was
I
bad.
think.
I'm doing good. I'm on some new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a way to start.
I think
What a
Cardigan's a little
crazy
bit
way
about
to
Maddie
start
Healy.
an album.
Yeah.
Come on. And
like-
also in 2020 of all places.
Yeah.
Of all places to be.
And
starting
she
an
had like
album.
Yeah.
never sworn on any song
Yeah.
before,
Yeah,
and then
I
all of a sudden
remember.
it's just like, "Hey guys, I'm here, and this is different."
Well, she
Okay,
she
wait.
swore on Reputation and on Lover. She started swearing on Reputation.
Wait, did
Wait,
she?
when?
Yeah, she would add a swear word every album.
Whoa.
Fucking wait, let me think. I did some
Gorgeous.
If a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing.
Oh,
so
okay,
good.
okay.
And then she swore on Lover. She was adding a swear word every album.
Okay, got it.
Fair. On
Hopefully, she doesn't
that,
go too far.
like, especially now, Life of a Showgirl, like, she's got explicit, like, half the songs are explicit. So if she's okay with that sort of now being part of her brand, why did she change the lyrics to Better Than Revenge?
Well, because
well,
that was
this isn't
slut
it.
shaming. It wasn't like
Yeah.
Well, as opposed
Like,
to actually
as opposed to
romantic.
actually romantic?
Actually romantic is
Actually,
like,
romantic rips.
That's coke shaming.
Actually
Yeah.
romantic
Too.
is a train
Actually,
wreck.
romantic is just like coke
Someone
shaming.
needed to take,
It's like
It's
so like being the
lame.
worst vibe at a party.
It's so
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah.
It's
Which
the
she is
lamest.
It
so
also
good at.
fundamentally misunderstands what Sympathy is a Knife is about.
Well, here's the
no,
100%.
no.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Oh,
but
Charlie
I also
XCX
think
is
that it's
just a
not
little
only
teddy
about
bear.
sympathy.
Yeah,
You've
I
never
think
heard
there's
anything.
plenty
I
we
think
don't
there's so
know.
much more beyond Sympathy is a Knife.
For sure. I'm just saying, as a response, if we're talking about this being like a Kendrick Drake, they're dropping diss tracks sort of thing, which is the only context we
Which by the
actually
way,
have.
it's not.
Which it isn't. But I'm just saying, if we're thinking about it like it's
Shouldn't call him a
it's a
pedophile.
rap beef or something, right? We've got these two massive stars dropping songs about each other. Sympathy is a Knife is not really even about Taylor Swift. It's about Taylor. It's about Charlie, right?
I think there's like something there though where it's like women fighting can be about you leveraging victimhood better than the other person.
Goddamn.
Like Sympathy
Whoa.
is a Knife is like not defending. Ultimately, Sympathy is a Knife is a better song and whatever. But like Sympathy is a Knife is like you beefing with a girl at the school dance and then her running to the bathroom first to cry and then you losing immediately. It's like that's like it's like she is and it still is a better song, but it's like, yeah, everyone's defending Charlie because Charlie's like being vulnerable, quote unquote, which I'm not even saying she's not, but then like actually romantic is just plain aggressive, which is like a bad look
How
for
many
women.
girls
Yeah.
It's
have never
punching down.
forgotten
Yeah.
your name because you were better at that?
I will say
It was
senior-
awfully specific.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Sorry,
I just
sorry.
want to
It's like when this one bitch like, just like fucking crying.
It's almost like this one time.
Senior superlative is most
But
sassy.
also to go back to the better than revenge thing, I think it's like that was a different cultural moment. Like her
It's
changing
true.
it
Yeah.
was a different cultural moment. People cared more at the
Yeah.
time.
and if there's anything
Yeah.
she is, it's responsive.
I think it's
to-
lame
to
that she
cultural
changed
moment.
it.
You can tell them. Yeah.
Wait, that's all. I also wish she would bring back the original
Yeah.
Picture to Burn lyrics.
Yeah, call that little
Yeah.
gay
I'll
boy.
Yeah, tell mom that you're gay.
Tell your mom you're gay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
what?
feel like that's something she changed just because it makes her look bad, not because it's like anything other than just like I'm trying to save my public image. It's just like her
Yeah.
PR work as opposed to like
Wait, the gay
The gay
one. Or
one?
the gay one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gay one is like just like trying to save face as
Yeah.
opposed to
It was
like,
also so
Well,
early.
I think better than
Yeah, the
Revenge
stakes
also.
were higher.
Stakes
yeah,
were
stakes
higher.
were much higher.
That had to be like, you know, like her label being like.
She must have changed that like before Fearless came out.
I
Like,
think it was.
Oh, she did.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
Like
When do you think the stakes were highest?
for Taylor's
Ooh,
career.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
holy
Reputation.
shit.
Reputation.
Yeah,
Post
Reputation,
Reputation, I
yeah.
agree.
Because
Wait, pre or post?
Mm.
Because
Post.
I think post.
Yeah, post definitely.
Wait,
Well-
post Reputation?
I thought
I would say,
Reputation
like-
was in
No.
response to
yeah, I would say like
Or,
pre.
like,
pre-
Like
you
that.
know,
Post
Yeah.
1989.
Yeah.
I think that ultimately she wants us to think it's the Reputation era, and I think that it could be argued that it's maybe Speak Now because that's all her work, and it needed to pay off really well.
Do you guys?
I was actually gonna say Red. I thought
Interesting.
You think
Red.
that's when the stakes are highest?
Yeah, because Red was.
That's when she.
But that's when
transitioned.
Jake
Red is
Gyllenhaal was
transitioning
there.
into the pop record,
Yeah.
and it was
True.
everybody. I mean, it's Dylan going electric.
She's a
right?
different
It's-
artist culturally after Red.
There is, I mean, like
That's true.
Reputation still
Undeniably.
falls within the boundaries of Red.
well,
right? Like,
actually,
No, I don't know. About
actually, let me be correct.
Go ahead. Steve.
Hey,
I'd
why-
let you
why
guys
I've
start
all
now?
been waiting for
Yeah.
you to be correct this whole
The
time.
stakes were highest, and you don't think of it in these terms because she succeeded and like it was a choice she didn't have to make. But technically, the stakes were highest after Lover because she was on her way to being Katy
Yeah.
Perry.
Wow.
And then she just
That's tea.
and not in terms of like quality because I mean I'm sure I'll talk about this, but Lover is tied for my favorite album by her.
Yeah, me too.
oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's top 3.
Rearranging my
wow.
beliefs and
Yeah.
feelings about you.
Lover and Speak Now are 1 and 2, however you
Wow.
want to arrange them.
Wow, those are your
Wow,
top
that's
two.
interesting. I'm
Yeah,
actually really
I
interested
want to
in
hear
this.
everyone's album rankings.
Wait, I want to know why.
Why what? The stakes? Why it's my favorite album?
Well, I want to know why Lover is up there so high.
Okay.
Whoa, why? Because it's
Yeah,
amazing.
wait,
Yeah, what?
That's also my
Yeah, I think
my
it's
number
why-
two.
here's the thing.
I wanted to hear about Speak
cool
Now.
Summer, Paper Rings.
Yeah, Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Lover's
Cuts.
got the highest highs.
Daylight.
Don't
The
Daylight.
lows-
Daylight.
Don't fucking
London
yell
Boy,
at me.
even.
Cornelius
London
Oh
Boy's
Street.
okay.
God.
Yeah.
I don't think the lows are as low as people make out to be. I think
I forgot that you existed.
you need to calm down is bad.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You need to calm down
Well,
as
that was
bad.
like peak of her not
Yeah.
knowing
Okay,
her
but
stuff.
Man
you need
is
to calm
bad.
down.
Me is unbelievable.
On the Eras
Bad.
tour,
Parentheses bad.
phenomenal.
I mean, I like that harmony. I'll give her that.
Also, like the way that they sort of like changed the production,
Me is good.
which is
That's
something
not
we
true.
always talk about, which is like
That's not true.
not
He
playing
has
it
the
not
worst
playing
grades
note
ever
for
I'll
note.
kill you right now.
She killed.
Worst
You need to
grades
calm
by
down
him,
on the
but-
Eras tour.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What's
Not-
it? Say again.
not
Say
just
again.
playing it.
Sorry.
Well, just we.
Oh, sorry, you weren't listening
we-
to Laura's speech.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What was going on?
Everybody,
Me
listen
is
up.
better than Peace.
Girl,
Whoa.
girl, put
Sam,
your records
you
on.
should leave.
No, girl, literally, girl, put your records on and get the fuck out of here.
We just always talk about like how a song translates to on stage. Like, do you play it
Yeah.
note for note? And I think Taylor is somebody who generally plays it note for note. But something like "You Need to Calm Down," I think was perfect on the Eras tour. I don't like it really on Lover as a song. I usually skip it, even though Lover's my second favorite album. I usually skip that song, but it's one of the songs I always go back and watch in like my shitty iPhone videos from the Eras tour,
Where
interesting.
you can hear me
where
screaming in the back.
Nikki's
as I'm filming.
singing really loud. But like that's one that I always go back and watch because it translated so well to the stage. She didn't do it note for note, and it served the song really well.
I can buy
Another
that
one
for
like
sure.
that
could
is
remember.
My Tears Ricochet.
Oh,
Oh, so good.
that's
Oh
a grower.
my God.
That's a
that
grower
app,
for
like,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one, I was like, "Fuck this," and then like it just cut to me 2 years later, like silent tears streaming down my face, listening to it. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And Taylor songs just grow on you. If
They
they,
just
don't, if
do.
they don't
Yeah.
hit for you right now, they will.
Well, this is my whole thing
Yeah.
about Showgirl, grower not a shower, frankly, because that's
Yeah, it's a-
Elizabeth Taylor. I was like, get this shit off my desk.
Oh.
And then
Or
I
you
and
know,
then
get
and then
delete
2
from the
days later,
beginning.
2
Yeah.
days later, Elizabeth Taylor, like,
Yeah.
constant.
Get it off
Catchy
your chest. Get
banger.
it off my desk.
You also have a take that you mentioned in our episode that I actually wanted to come back to.
Great.
Wait, real quick. I want to know what Laura's third favorite album is.
I have to check my list.
Okay,
So
just
you have a
because our
take.
top two are the same.
Oh, sorry, Graham. Sorry, Graham didn't want me to talk. So do you, yeah.
Yeah, he just felt like
Sorry.
interrupting you for a second.
Get
I
him.
wish we could have
Top
four
two are
Girls,
Midnights
get
and
him.
Lover.
What?
Top two are Midnights and Lover.
My top three are Midnight's Lover and Red.
Interesting.
Okay.
Red is not my third.
Okay, that's cool. I was just wondering.
So you had a take about Tortured Poets that we didn't have an opportunity
yeah.
to expand
Are we doing Torture
upon.
Poets
Let's
is
do
good
Torture
propaganda?
Poets.
This is Tortured
Wait,
Poets.
wait,
Shut up!
wait,
I
what'd
love
you say?
Tortured
Same.
Poets.
No, I
Get
know.
him.
I'm
Get him, girl.
excited.
Wait.
Nikki
Is what
ready
propaganda?
to jump.
What?
What propaganda?
Tortured Poets is good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
it's
is.
amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. No propaganda necessary.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
But
I'm
this
used
is
to
the-
other.
He's just saying this is the propaganda.
Yes.
Peter,
What was your
unbelievable
take?
song.
You said
bridge.
You,
Oh, there's a bridge.
you said it's boring on purpose.
noting.
No, I didn't. I said it's redundant on purpose.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. You
Wait.
said it's redundant on purpose.
Don't fucking play with my fucking words. I said that Tortured Poets is redundant on purpose and in a way that completely served it as an album. And Life of Showgirl is redundant in a way that doesn't, and that is clunky and doesn't work and is missing and all of that. Like I ultimately like
but
Tortured
how
Poets.
does it serve?
I'll tell you. Tortured Poets is about. I'll fucking tell you. I'll tell you right now. Even Tortured Poets
By
is.
the way, I've been looking forward to this for like actually a month now.
Okay, amazing. I know. I'm flattered. You remembered. I mean, ultimately, that is a record about inward collapse and implosion of like self-esteem and like the idea of love being attainable for this person. And I think that is the perfect way to do a double record. I think that's the perfect way to repeat certain words over and over again. Like I have a list in my phone. It's truly, there's a note in my phone somewhere that says this, but like all the words she repeats in Tortured Poets like multiple times in multiple songs that are like, why would you use that weird random word twice? And it's like, but it's like, it's unedited. It's like her taking full advantage in a really cool rock and roll way of like no one stopping her because she's fucking Taylor Swift. She can do whatever the fuck she wants and she can put out a 22 song album. And she did, and it fucking rocks. And of course, like whatever, there are things I don't like about it. But I think Life of a Showgirl is like an interesting meaning bad, like splice and dice of like the tricks of the trade and like the yes man studio experience that she's clearly having. Does that
As opposed to taking advantage of it for.
as opposed to being
Tortured
like,
Poets.
you know what, I can do a 22 record, song record,
31.
and it.
Well, you can if
What is it?
11 of them.
31.
31. Is it 31?
Yeah,
God.
Nikki hit you.
Why did I
with
say
the
22
fact.
though?
31
Yeah,
songs.
I think
I don't know.
the
Eight of them are
fact.
good.
Sorry, I
Nikki hit
did.
the fact,
I think I said 22 because of the song.
Yeah.
Or like because I don't know. what was that
15
with?
song album.
But like Showgirl is like I, at least my opinion of it. Whatever,
the
there's
one
many.
song album.
It's like there's so many things I would change. Like I feel like people have said like, oh, it needs an editor. Okay, Showgirl, in probably different ways. And
and
Tortured
his name was
Poets,
Jack
if you
Antonoff.
thought it needed an editor, like you didn't get it. Is my opinion.
What I always
That's
say
cool.
about Tortured Poets
That's cool.
is and this is basically I'm kind of rewording what you said, but it's so true. Is that it's real? Like everyone's always like, oh, Taylor Swift's so afraid to take a risk. She's so playing it safe or whatever. She, at the point where she was the biggest on the planet, put out an album where she's incredibly insane sounding.
Yeah.
Being pretty deliberately off-putting and unlikable.
Yeah.
Saying
Calling
fuck-
her fans insane.
and
Confrontational.
also making
I didn't
music
expect
that
that so
like
much.
doesn't sound like anything else in pop music at the time.
Yeah.
And I think that people bumped on it a little. But like, yeah, she doesn't really care about melody or syllables or rhythm on that album in a way that threw me off at the beginning. But like,
too.
Yeah.
As
It's
lately-
dissonant in a way that really serves what it's about.
yeah,
Yeah.
damn, it's fucking good, dude. It's
Yeah.
So
it's,
good.
Damn.
it's what people think Reputation.
Can we
is.
do a favorite
I-
song? That's so true. Can we do a favorite song on that album
Guilty
from
as
everyone?
sin.
One second,
Guilty
let me
as
think for a
sin.
second.
That was-
I'm really getting a good vision of your
Of
Swiftie
my
over.
yeah, my Swiftie palette.
Yeah.
Guilty as Sin was my top song of 2023, which all 5 of my top songs of 2024 were Taylor Swift from Tortured Poets.
Powerful.
Anyway, my favorite song is Peter off that album.
Oh fuck
Great
yes,
choice.
that's a great one. Yes.
Unbelievable.
On that note, I actually don't think we've gotten Slam Bailey's.
Well, I want to hear.
Wait,
I want to hear
everyone
your
needs to
both.
finish
we're sorry,
On
answering.
Torture Poet, well, I had two songs I was deciding between, but since one of them is Peter, I won't say Peter, and I will say Fortnite.
Fortnite's great.
Yeah, I respect
Wow,
that.
all right.
Fortnite's
Good
very
It's
banger.
good.
absolutely crazy. Peter probably would also be mine, but I'll do. This is a sleeper hit. Chloe or Sam or Sophia. or
Oh,
Marcus.
that's my second
Yeah,
favorite.
that's a really good
Your hologram
one.
stumbled
Because
into
I
my
think that
apartment.
is the most that album song where it is the clunkiest in many ways. It also is like the saddest
name
in many
itself.
ways.
Yeah.
The name itself, you're like, literally, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I totally get it. Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite Taylor Swift lines is from that. It's, can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not when you force it to be.
Here's my favorite thing from that song.
God damn.
It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's the
It
line.
just didn't happen.
It just didn't
Can
happen.
we talk about I Hate It Here and how
Sure.
one kind
We
of
can do that.
clunky line made everyone not realize that's like one of her best songs?
Which one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
The 1830s without all the
Without all the
racists.
racists.
It
Oh.
also was like,
And getting
did you
married.
listen to the rest of the song?
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly. They just
Also, like,
Missed the entire point.
Here's my issue. Here's my issue with the way people talk about Taylor Swift.
My favorite from Torture Poets is "But Daddy, I Love Him."
But Daddy, I Love Him is a great
Wow,
one.
wait, I'm sorry. Not
You're so
Black
like-
Dog.
You're
Yeah,
so
wait.
Oh,
sassy
Black Dog
with
is
it.
You were
good.
drunk singing Black
Oh,
Dog
yeah,
in
well,
my
that was
car,
awesome.
like, a
I
year
was
ago.
too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was too.
Yeah, yeah.
On the way home from
I
wait,
remember.
That was you.
you?
Yeah.
No, I remember being
I
like,
forgot.
That's so
Graham,
funny.
Graham driving us home.
Well,
And we were
yeah,
singing
because you
Black
know what?
Dog.
We needed. I know it's shitty in the Black Dog. It's a great line.
And I
It
knew all the
was-
and I knew like part of the words that like it was like a little quiet in the car for, and I was like, yeah, I've been through stuff, and it was like a bold thing for me to say because I think I met you guys twice.
no, you
no,
met
that was
that
our-
night.
I'm
That
not
was
we
our
sure.
had
first time
met
meeting.
twice.
We had met.
Yeah.
That was our
We
first
had met
definitely
5
had not
days
met
earlier,
you.
and then you invited me to your friend's boyfriend's birthday
Being like,
party.
you gotta come. You gotta come.
And I did, and I brought 3
And you brought a lot
Awesome.
of people, and it rocked.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
I've been listening to Black Dog.
And now
all the way
that
home.
guy is on my softball team. Anyway.
And
Wow.
I am too.
Wait,
You
I
were
remember you
too.
telling me about that birthday party.
Yeah.
All right, wow.
It was
now I'm
good.
Graham loves a
excited.
birthday party.
Guys, should we
Famously
be a
loves
friend
a
group?
But
Yeah.
I love
Let's be a
But
friend
Daddy, I
group,
love
for
him.
real.
Though the Black Dog is awesome.
Wait, guys, should we be a friend group?
I hope it's shitty in the Black Dog. It's
I wanna
great.
Stay with that for a
So
second.
why do
Also,
people talk
way to be a
about
modern
Taylor
songwriter. Your location, you forgot to turn it off. Yeah, that happens to people.
Yeah.
People are
That's
afraid
right.
to write about things that
I-
are current because they are worried that they will not be relevant in a few years. And
Yeah.
may they not be? Sure. But you know what they get right fucking now. Anyway,
You know what's funny
Get
about
'em.
Taylor Swift?
she's really good at writing songs.
No, that's not funny. That's dead
That's actually,
serious.
it's a very serious.
She like her sense of modern lingo is stuck in like 2017.
Oh, duh.
It does get the
Because she's a
impression.
That is the
millennial.
point.
Yeah.
Even though
You
I
guys-
don't, I'm not like obsessed with eldest daughter. That's the
Eldest
one where,
Daughter,
like, I think that's
Oof,
that's the point of her being like, I'm not a bad bitch. This isn't savage. The lingo is stuck in 2017. She's never been able to keep up. That's
Yeah.
why she's using those.
Do you think
words.
that she does that on purpose, or do you think that she has like rules by her team about how much you can use her phone?
That's so funny.
No, she's very online.
I don't think
Yeah.
she is though.
Shout out friend of the conversation, Caroline Timoney, quoted in Life of Showgirl.
What?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the girl
Caroline
bossing too
Timoney-
close to the sun
Yeah, Girl Boss Too Close to the Sun. Caroline Timoney
Oh yeah.
coined that term like 4 years ago.
on TikTok.
And now it's on Life of a Showgirl.
No, but
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't say that in her credits. That's like
Well, because
her
it hadn't
biggest-
happened yet.
That's her biggest claim to fame.
I know. It's
No,
awesome.
not the quoting in Life of a Showgirl, but just coining that term.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers use that.
I guess
phrase.
I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Shout
That's
out
just like,
Caroline.
that's just a phrase.
Yeah,
that
that's a
people
phrase
use.
people use. That's
I
sick as
really
fuck.
think that she has like something going on with the way that she's allowed to engage with social media because it's just not right. I don't buy that she does it on purpose. I think it's just off. I think that's
mean,
billionaire-itis.
she's just off.
Yeah, but
That's
also-
the other thing. She's just a weird lady. Like, she,
Yeah, she is a weird lady.
people underestimate. Yeah, like, yeah, she's cringy and odd, and
Goes on late night shows to talk about sourdough. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
she's. I mean, sure, is she like? Here's the thing. She likes to present this image that like, I'm this Machiavellian, calculated. You should have never crossed me, and I'm a mastermind, and I
Yeah.
saw it all come. That's not true. She's just an odd lady, and she
yeah.
likes to make songs, and sometimes she's a little embarrassing, but that's fine because it's personal to her.
I feel like not to be like. I mean, we're doing this like total armchair psychologist. There's something truly not neurotypical about her, and like it only serves her career. But it also, I think, is some of those moments where we're like, what?
It is funny that you're literally sitting in an armchair.
Yeah. you-
And it's also funny that I have a huge pipe, a tobacco pipe, smoking,
Smoking a huge tobacco
and a note
pipe.
and a notepad, and I have notes about Graham on there.
What is your favorite Taylor Swift song, motherfucker?
No,
I
no.
thought you'd never ask. This wasn't
Ignore
difficult
me.
at all.
This isn't my podcast.
It's not a podcast.
It's her best song It's the most her song. It's the thing she should be doing, and when she's doing other stuff, I'm fine with it sometimes. If she should be doing this thing. It's Sparks Fly.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Sparks Fly, simple but very effective, like evocative lyricism. Incredibly catchy, big shouty chorus.
Yeah.
She's not muted at all. Incredible bridge.
Incredible
It's tight.
imagery.
Every line she doesn't get like funky with the syllables. Like every line is right to the point. It's a big emotion. It's like right down the middle, like kind of meat and potatoes, big country
I
rock
love
pop.
that.
Yeah.
Just classic.
It's so
Taylor
meat
Yeah,
and
Swift.
potatoes.
she's very good. She's very good.
Nikki, I don't know if you remember this, but Nikki and I went to see the
I know exactly what you're gonna
Speak
say.
Now tour on her birthday.
I'm very jealous.
On my,
August 10th.
I think it was my 9th birthday, and also then 2 years later on my 11th birthday, we saw Red.
12.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could have been 10 and 12.
Yeah. It was awesome. We were so lucky. But we were like, man, I wonder what she's going to open with, because this is like before you just go look that shit up. And I was like, it's going to be Sparks Fly. It's the perfect opener. And then that was what she
That
opened with.
guitar.
Yeah.
Also, it's like
Give me
yeah, put her over synths, put her over a piano, put her over a trap beat, whatever you want to do. Like, she should be over a guitar. And she can do all her other things. And I love her other things. And I love most of the things she's ever put out.
Yeah.
But, like, Taylor Swift should have drums and a guitar.
I
I want
like
to change
that.
my answer.
Wait.
Speak Now is my favorite song.
Okay. Grant, change it back or change it again.
No, Speak Now rips. Speak Now
Yeah,
is a great song.
I'm really glad that
storytelling.
you said something
It is
from
good
Speak Now,
storytelling.
because I feel like you're so right. When I picture like Taylor Swift, my favorite moments of like watching her is like when she's playing the guitar.
Yeah, it's and I also think there's a thing where like if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you can brush up against and kind of like be bumped by the like I miss the old Taylor. I miss pre
Straight from the
1999
gold Taylor.
straight from the go Taylor. And like that's
Step up
fair
and
because
soul.
like yeah, she's done many amazing things since then, and she's had so many eras of her career. But I do think there's something unfiltered before 1989. I think there's something unfiltered by the narrative of capital TS Taylor Swift and the lore and the
Self-mythologizing.
yeah, which I think is interesting, and I think sometimes like I think Torture Poets sort of leverages that in a really interesting, good way. I think Life of a Showgirl does not, and I think Life of a Showgirl is
Correct.
like bad in that regard. But I think there is something about those first 4 albums, though. I think the debut is very charming. I think she wasn't quite ready yet, but there's a lot of good stuff on there. But I think those first 4 albums, there's something unencumbered by the discourse, unencumbered by the narrative,
Yeah.
and she's just doing. And I think Sparks Fly is like, it's straight down the middle. It's like a fastball, like 100 miles an hour, right down. It's
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
There has been
Oh, and her best bridge is Last Kiss. I don't know why I didn't
Wait, I have another best bridge, which is Would've, Should've, Could've.
say. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
putting that out there.
God, Last Kiss is so good.
Last Kiss is so. She
The
said
Last
it's,
I was
it's her
thinking about that
saddest. Like in an interview, she was like, the saddest song I ever wrote was Last Kiss.
Can I say
Yeah.
something I saw today on TikTok thinking about this conversation was I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's like this sort of trend of like people putting a Taylor Swift song to like their video set to a Taylor Swift song and then introducing like a different perspective as opposed to like a romantic one.
I
Do
think
you
I know
this?
exactly what you're gonna say. Please say it.
Great. It's like it's the bridge from Last
Last
Kiss,
Kiss.
and it's
Talking
perspective of
about-
ex stepmom.
Oh, I was gonna
Whoa.
say siblings that live in different parts of the
That
country.
too.
which I've
That
seen.
works too. But I saw
Ex-stepmom is
ex-stepmom. She
great.
was like in the caption was like,
Like,
yeah,
if they
like
got
knew,
divorced, like-
yeah, like knew this girl from like age 2 to 9, and it's like, so I'll watch your life in pictures like I used to. Oh
she
my god,
say?
I
Oh,
cried.
wow, wait, that's
I-
really sad.
So sad.
I'm not kidding.
Well, that's the strength of some of her songwriting is that even out of context, it is powerful because it is tapping into something in our collective unconscious that is stronger and deeper than a specific instance sometimes.
And I'm
Yeah,
with you
that's
that
her superpower.
yeah.
her country music too.
You know,
Like
it's simple.
I was thinking about this because I think that I'm as we're talking about this more, I think I'm more on Cowboy Like Me team of like my favorite because she's Miss Americana. Okay, this country is created genres of music that are about how much you can tell a story and like folklore in the music. Okay, it's like about storytelling in music. Like there's so many like genres and like movements in music that are like specifically American because of their ability to do that. And I think that that's so why like something like Sparks Fly or like Last Kiss or those early things, or like when she calls back to them with like Betty or Cowboy Like Me, where you're like, or 'Tis the Damn Season, where you're like, oh shit, that is that thing where like you can only do that with this genre. You can't do that with your pop shit the same way.
Yeah. Agreed.
I agree, and that's also, I mean, like,
Last Great American
I got
Dynasty.
hot takes about Taylor.
We haven't
days.
talked enough about Last Great American Dynasty.
Oh, that one's.
Oh,
I think we
wow.
have.
Yeah.
I love.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whatever. I think
Girls,
folklore's
get
whatever.
him.
Oh.
Wait, you
Oh,
think
damn.
folklore what?
You think
I think
folklore's whatever?
folklore's
That's really
whatever.
surprising to me.
I think
Actually, I
Midnight's
think
is
Evermore's
whatever.
whatever. I think
also-
folklore
I
has a
also
lot.
like
to offer.
Okay,
That's
I
interesting.
Whoa. We have beef now.
Daniel and
I
I
know,
often
I'm
talk
sorry.
about this, that I think there's one perfect album between folklore and Evermore together, and we actually did this exercise the other day.
Oh, and you
Folkmore.
choose.
Oh,
Where-
Yeah,
shit.
Folkmore has 10 to 12 perfect songs.
Yeah, like we said 12.
I gave you 12. But
we
I
said
believe
12.
I would've
10's
loved
an
to-
EP.
I kind of want to.
13.
Not an EP.
10's an EP.
I kind of want to guess the 12 at some point.
Well, because
later.
we went different routes, which then sort of like I generally like their chill vibe and that you can just kind of put it on. But what ended up being on my like perfect like Folkmore album was really like kind of the upbeat ones.
Epiphany.
I do love that song. That's a sleeper for me. But sort of like the Ivy, Betty, August, long story short, like the more
Yeah, August
upbeat
is
ones.
great.
But you kind of went the other way. You went peace.
Peace is awesome.
I
He's
think
fucking
I went
rips.
for the sort
Yeah.
of like I think Folkmore. I think when we were talking about like Folkmore as one thing, which by the way, love Folkmore, great. Good coining.
New York Times podcast coined that.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I
that
think
show your work.
I think the
Good job.
vibe. I think the
Yeah,
vibe for
citations?
me was the lonely girl in the woods, the sort of like Bon Iver myth,
Yeah.
right? Of like cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
That sort of like isolation and desolation.
Eerie, like, yeah.
You went for the straight fucking rippers.
Just like
But
the
most of
guitar
those-
strumming.
most
Like
of
we
those
went
are on
different
Evermore.
vibes.
For me, most of mine, yours was like 70-30 Evermore to Folklore.
Yeah, was it?
And mine was far more. I think mine was like 80-20 Folklore to Evermore.
Yeah.
Evermore feels like it like passed me by for some reason, and then I've only returned to it in time, realizing that some of my favorites are on it, and then also that it's about the feeling that things are forever or that they don't last. And I didn't get that
And
for
then-
some reason.
And then the last song, she goes to say, "Hey, you know what also doesn't last forever?
doesn't
Is
last
pain."
forever.
right, it's true.
And I
it's,
think-
yeah.
Such a good closing.
I
song.
Such a
tried
good closing
with
song.
Evermore, and I do enjoy Evermore.
And also murder.
I
That
tried
song sucks.
because
That
I'm
song-
No, it
hey,
doesn't.
man, that
No,
song
it
blows.
doesn't.
Yeah, but you know what?
No, it
Tessa, to
doesn't.
like,
No,
hey,
it
I
doesn't.
can
Man,
make
that
as much
song
music as I want.
blows.
I'm gonna
That
get the
song's
studio
not
to
a
make
good
silly
song.
little
Good
song
thing.
with
My
my
daddy made me
behind
get a
sisters.
voting license when I
I
was
don't like it, but I respect that
15.
it's fun.
At the very least,
I
it's,
respect
you
it, it's so
have
fun.
to respect the world building.
Exactly.
Like-
yeah, there's one
You have
tells
to.
a really
I know
bad
it-
song on Evermore, and it's Happiness.
No.
I'm with you. It's not that good.
Wait, you know what
No.
song? This is on. Wait, it's on Evermore that I don't really like is Tolerate It.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I also Tolerate
Yeah,
It was.
I don't know.
I don't like Tolerate It.
I was-
not
I
when
was
she
just
cut it
saying
from the
on
Eras
Eras
Tour
Tour,
set list, I
yes.
was like, thank God.
100%.
Also,
Lay the table
as
with
a
the
fun,
fancy shit.
Oh, that was cool though.
in the one of the
table
lyrics in Life of a
itself.
Showgirl, she's like, I left the table.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Like
the
the
whole thing
Showgirl
was
just-
like,
Well done.
there was a table. She was setting
Yeah.
a table on the Eras Tour.
I
And then
I
it
thought
got
that was
cut.
referring to
Right
I'm
where
Still
you
the
left me,
Restaurant.
yeah.
So
That's a
actually,
good line.
on that note, we've actually had a lot of Showgirl slander, and I know you guys are both big proponents of Showgirl. So I would love if you would just mount a quick defense of Showgirl for the haters in the
I enjoy Showgirl. I think it's bad. I like it.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ultimately just like, it's fun. I rarely am gonna defend the fact that I like Taylor Swift because people like love to just roast her for no reason, and I'm just like, let me just enjoy it. Like, I think it's fun songs. Are they like the most deep songs she's ever written? No, but sue her. She's having fun. Like, they're
can
fun.
believe
to
it.
listen to.
I also think
Are
like
you crazy?
People are.
I
saying-
also think like to your point about Sorry.
No, it's okay. No. I
There's a confrontation
There's
happening.
each
For
other
those that
off.
can't see, there's a
To your-
confrontation happening in the studio.
To your point about
We like to create a hostile
there being
environment here.
31 songs on Tortured Poets, and it's like this sort of cyclical like implosion.
Yeah.
Can she not just like also write songs that are really fun and happy?
Okay, I have something about this.
Yeah.
Something that I saw a video clip of when all the Showgirl show was coming out. And I don't remember if she said it recently or if it was like pulled from an old interview. But she was like, I think it's from an old interview, and I think it's about Death by a Thousand Cuts, which is on Lover, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And which is, you know, of course, famously Lover album. She's like obsessed with Joe or whatever. And she was like, for a long time, something to the effect of like, for a long time I nurtured this relationship with my music where I thought I couldn't write good songs if I was happy. And to me, that is evidenced by Life of a Showgirl, where I go, it's not that you can't, it's that you clearly have invested yourself in the idea that you can't. And that's what I think is showing through that album and why it's not hitting for me or like other people in some ways. But I get you, because it's like, yeah, like she is having fun and happy and whatever. And like we're all at this point bought into our parasocial relationship with her to some extent.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, dude, like I totally want that billionaire diva to be happy. Like, of course, she's giving me so much. But like, I
Yeah.
also am like, but I still don't think it's good. And that's what bothers me about it. But it's like, it's not because she can't do it. It's because she hasn't.
But is it like the lyricism that you're disappointed by?
Here,
Yeah, and the themes, I think.
Overall, it's like.
But
that
defend it.
is-
Well,
that
like-
is, a fun album sometimes that doesn't contain one of her top 50 best songs.
yeah, it does. But okay.
Which one?
Opalite.
Me too.
Oh,
That's
she
my
has
favorite
not
one.
top
She
shit.
hasn't
Opalite-
written a chorus as good as Opalite since
Since
Lover.
Style.
100%. It
Wow,
bangs so
like the
hard.
style comparison.
Also, okay, to your point about the lyricism, first of all, she has songs like "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together." There's
Yeah, no one gave
that's
two
a
shits about
banger.
that one.
That like her
That shit
lyricism
slaps.
fucking bang.
But
I
see,
mean,
I
blows.
think, but this is the thing.
It bangs. I mean,
I mean,
blows.
blows,
I mean,
but
fuck.
also, like, I think Opalite is the perfect example of like her still making these like internal callbacks to her own music. She's
Yeah.
like the sky, like Onyx Sky, but now it's Opalite. And Maroon, she's like the sky was maroon. Like she is using her own themes. I think the lyricism is still there. People are just ignoring it.
I just
I
don't like the
completely
agree.
self-referential thing.
Showgirl,
Can I
here's
say
my-
anything?
Here, okay, Showgirl.
Sounded like drunk uncle. Just like-
The life of a showgirl.
Yeah, so bad actually.
No, okay, the life of a showgirl. I agree with you. She can have fun and make fun music. I don't think she did that here. I think the first 4 songs on Life of a Showgirl
I'm with you.
are great.
Yeah, the
Banger.
first
And I
four
think
are
that's
the
the
first four-
consensus opinion.
Yeah.
Father Figure is like a classic Taylor Swift song, but she's
Yeah.
saying dick.
Yeah,
with
What are
people,
her- it's-
people
it's-
are like forgetting that Father Figure is her world building.
I
100%.
also think,
I love that
The
song.
mahogany grain. Are you kidding? What a good line.
I think as the album goes on, I don't think it's a happy. I think it's a weirdly
Combative.
bitter
It's combative.
I was
It's
gonna say
confrontational.
competitive.
album.
I completely agree with you.
Like she's very clear. I think it's look, we can agree it's interesting. I think she is very insistent that she is happy. And I'm sure she is. She also is hung up on a lot of stuff that happened to her, but also I think my issue is the lyricism is bad, but it's also the least relatable it's ever been. Whereas I think if you go back to something like We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, like these old songs that you can kind of make fun of the lyrics being a little dumb or whatever, but they are
That
more
it's still
broadly
relatable.
wrong.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
look at a
And that is
song
what
like
You go talk to your
talking
friends,
about.
talk to my friends, talk to me.
Like, come on now. Come
Yeah.
on. Talk to your friends,
You
talk to
were-
my friends,
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
me.
That is
It
what
sure
happens.
is.
When you were talking about what you love about her, right? You're talking about how she taps into this fundamental thing that is like to be human,
Yeah.
right? And like, oh, sure, it's silly, but like, also we all resonate with this fucking stupid friendship bracelet thing
Yeah,
so
we're all
much
getting
so that
fucked
it's now
by
our whole
giant
thing.
cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also
Right?
why
And then it's then it's like
Yeah.
all of a sudden we're talking about
My
football
dick's
dick.
bigger. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Opalite is like a fun, like, I think why Opalite works for me, one, I just think it's like a great tune. Well,
Yeah.
a dynamite
God, it's
tune
so
by,
fucking
It
by
has
our
been
girl.
stuck in my head. This whole
It
conversation.
also, it like made me, I mean, I was high out of my mind when I listened to it for the first time, but it almost
seems
made me
right.
cry. Because it is like
Beautiful.
the baseline,
Gorgeous.
the baseline, like, fundamental relatable thing she's pushing on really effectively is like, you thought it was never going to be okay, but it ended up being okay. And
Yeah.
like, now it's all great. And like, that's wonderful. A lot of the album, she's just not doing that.
I totally agree. my one thing that I'll say to that, I'll say actually two things to that. On the first hand, I'm like, it's called The Life of a Showgirl. We are not. Actually, you guys are in
she
show
wasn't
business.
making it to
yourself.
This is
That's
not
okay.
supposed to be relatable. I'm not a fucking showgirl. Like, that was the entire. So true. I am in a ring of showgirls, but like I was not expecting to be that like relating to these songs.
Interesting.
Also, one of her best songs on Speak Now is Long Live, the least relatable song that she put out in the first like 5 albums. They're not going to be chanting my name in stadiums like they're chanting hers.
Yeah, but
and
you
that's
know, you
still
at the
like
time of your life chasing dragons.
Yeah, no, I get that,
Dragons.
and I'm also
Yeah.
just like "Long Live's" a great song.
I
It's
also
a great
think that,
song,
that
but-
does actually tap into like though also again a human feeling, even though if it's not literally like relatable.
relatable to me.
Right?
Yeah,
like the
but I do
reason
agree
that
with
song's
that.
famous is that we can all be like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you, bitch. Like that's kind of
I'm
like
gonna be
that
saying your
petty-
name.
Everyone went to
Yeah.
high school and was
That-
like, and they're all gonna be fucking sorry.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
when I was in 5th grade and I put my AIM status as the lyrics to "Gives You Hell." You know?
Epic.
You are,
Epic.
Wait, I
you
have
are so
something-
precious.
Yeah, dude. I mean, but like that's what that song is.
Yeah.
Right. That's like at its core, there is like something there. I've never been in the All American Rejects and then got kicked out or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, but
You've
like,
got to try.
I've got to try it.
Next year. That's your year.
But I think again, there's a reason that song still resonates, and it's because
Yeah.
it's not because of its specificity, but it's also not because of its specificity.
I
right?
get that.
Like,
But then you have a song like Eldest Daughter, which I think is like, I think her relatability, like, for me has always followed the like life stages that I'm in. And she has that one song where she's like, I used to like make fun of like, you know, wanting to like find love and like get married and be happy. And then she's like, but now that I have it, I realize I did want that. Like, that's a very relatable notion, even though it's nestled in this
Yeah.
like showgirl world, but I don't necessarily think that it's like entirely not relatable.
I agree with that.
Nikki, what was your experience with this album? Because you're also like a staunch defender.
Yes, and very, very similar to Laura, where also I will say, like, I've agreed with pretty much everyone's points that have been brought up about Showgirl. Multiple things can be true at once. I also just think it's a really fucking fun album.
Totally.
And I also think people are, like, I think the general public views Taylor Swift with these goggles where they're just like, they just want to dislike her. Like, the reception of Midnights and the reception of Tortured Poets were all pretty bad right away. Ended up being phenomenal, or like, at least personally, they became my favorites, grew on me like crazy. And I just think everyone really, I think a lot of people really wanted to just hate this album because they just want to hate her. And I don't know.
And
think it's a fun
I want to
album.
be clear.
No, I'm not saying
I
that
do
they
hate
hate
I know,
you.
I know.
I mean the public.
Not only, but
of
okay,
which
here's
we
the
are
thing.
not a part.
Not
Yes,
only did I
of
not
course
want to
not.
hate this album, I wanted so badly to love it.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
that's
I actually
true.
also
'Cause
feel
my-
that way.
He was hyping it up for weeks.
My
And that's the
big
other
take-
problem, though. That's the opposite.
I have
yeah.
a few things.
Yeah.
One, it's most fun to like Taylor Swift when everyone hates her.
That's true.
Like the least interested.
Wait, really? I would say it's the least fun
it's
when everyone
so
hates
not
her.
fun.
Totally.
You guys,
People-
you guys,
Oh,
it's 'cause
no
you guys
way.
don't like arguments,
I'm with
though.
you
This
guys,
motherfucker
yeah.
loves arguments.
That's true.
I
I,
love
have
getting
like
into
people
people.
Hey, me
texting
too.
me being like, I fuck
You
like
also
I don't
love
know.
Yeah.
People are just like trying to get a reaction out of me.
And I
when
told them they're
that
out of their
happens.
minds.
Well, there's also a
hate
specific. Let's
that.
acknowledge too. There's a specific.
It was most fun to be her fan in Red, the second version.
Yeah.
there's
Taylor,
this-
Red
yes.
Taylor's version.
Oh yeah,
Oh
totally.
my
It
God.
went
Of the
too well.
world.
Came
100%.
10
Wait,
minutes
I want
after.
to. I want to say this. There,
No, we weren't.
there's a specific because I.
We were. Fuck
We
you.
are okay.
Sorry.
So pissed
I'm
off.
listening, Kate.
There are. Okay, there's a for those that can't see, there's a gender divide in the space, and I'm bringing it in because there's you two are liking Life is Showgirl, and I'm the only girl who doesn't like it. And here's what I'll say. Is that what I think is also part of what the experience is of liking an album that's a Taylor album that people don't like is that there's also the get misogyny quick scheme of
Literally.
of just like liking Taylor Swift exists. Like that is
Yep.
like people. It's like a thing. I don't know if I've experienced this, but like it's like a thing on dating apps to be like not a Swiftie if
Yeah.
you're like a guy seeking a girl. Okay, so I think that it like people not liking this album like for sure touches on that in a very real
Yes.
way.
And that's why I
That-
get so defensive about
Totally.
it. Because,
That-
like,
That's
and
why
I
to me
see
it's
that,
not
though.
worth
Criticism
defending.
is
I'm
no,
like,
I see
I just
that.
want to enjoy this. I
Totally.
don't want. I don't want to have to like defend something so hard. Nobody has to defend liking Tame Impala. Like even though his last album kind of sucked.
Oh, get
It
him.
really did.
Wait, the
I
most
know.
recent one?
Yeah, it's not. Hey, man. It's
He
not,
even-
it's not
Only
his
through it
best
once,
work.
but
I
he
think that
even
that's-
just posted on Instagram saying,
it's
"Be like,
bad.
hey, music is like art, and everybody has their own opinions." Like,
That's so
he
sad.
knows he's getting fucking
Wait,
roasted.
that sucks. That's like so
that's-
depressing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which is also
unfortunately.
what Taylor said after Showgirl dropped.
100%.
She actually
Right.
had a good. She said a good thing about it. I forget what she exactly.
She said
She
like,
said the
if
album's
you're
good,
talking
fuck
about it,
you
you're helping
nerds.
me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is
Yeah.
like, we know that you have so much money, you don't give a fuck what we're talking about. But yeah, I think that is like a very real touchy point that I've experienced.
Yes, and that's why I get so defensive about it.
Totally. And I don't want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that that's exactly what you're feeling if it's not, but it's like, I totally get
Yeah.
that about that, the dislike. And I think my dislike ultimately is like totally is different than that, but like I still empathize deeply with that part of the experience of being a Taylor Swift fan and being a woman. Like
Yeah.
being a guy who likes Taylor Swift, it's almost like being a guy. No, I am not calling you performative. I'm not. Let's get that out of the way.
No, get it.
It's almost like being
It's
a
so
guy.
fun. It's like being
who
on vacation.
it's like almost like being a guy who like in earnest has read bell hooks, but like can't say that because like, but like where it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's like
On my shelf this morning.
I know you were. Bitch.
Going, oh, I
You know
should
how
read that again. It's
you
been
know
a
how I
while.
know?
Oh my God.
Because you love Girls on HBO. That's how I fucking know that.
The
Get out.
sweat dripping
So
down
funny.
my
No,
brow.
but here's
The
I
will
actually
that
this is a
everyone
whole
should
I
read
other-
the will
haven't
that
read
changes.
This is
No,
this is a whole other.
you're slaying.
And
Thank
everyone
you.
should read the
And
will
I
that
never
changes.
will
will
I-
change.
I-
Everyone
Agree.
hush and
Everyone
listen.
Yeah.
All that love's pretty good too.
This is another thing though.
Wait, after that?
Well, actually, this is a whole other point I could talk about that we actually do all the time because we talk about Taylor Swift. But like, I hate the kind of like we have to like performative male thing because I'm like, actually, like they should totally be reading books by women. It's
Totally.
okay to do that and also even be seen doing it.
That's
But
true. As someone who's read 2.
and Graham is a huge, and Graham is a great example.
Unbelievable.
I
Wait,
read the
have one thing
Bible.
to say.
God's a woman.
Can I bring us? Can I bring us?
Nice.
Can I bring us to a place of talking about this though? Here's what I don't like about this album. People are saying, or like the reaction to it is that people are saying, "Oh, Travis is a bad news. Travis is a bad news." Here's the thing. Here's the thing. First of all, I think we have been in the game too long to panic. Okay, we know that sometimes. Okay, we got Lover with Joe, right? Joe was that was our first Joe album. Okay, if we're talking about
Reputation was our
Joe
first
That's
Joe
true.
album.
Okay, you're right. Sorry.
Come on.
Nicki, fact check.
You're gonna
Yeah,
tell me
fact
New Year's
check.
Day is not about
Sorry,
Joseph
wait, let me say this
Fuller?
again. Lover was our first album about Joe that was her trying to have that relationship where she's writing about being happy and
Yeah.
like a positive thing, okay?
Right.
And so, and that to me was not it for me. But it was, what it was an exploration into like an ego death for her that happens when you're in love. And I think what the problem and why I'm bristling against Showgirl is that it's her trying to explore being happy in her music, but it's coming off as like an ego trip and like
Yeah.
gloating more than it is a self-reflective afterglow daylight.
That's a good
thing.
point because
That's
after
a fantastic
Reputation,
point.
not very popular, but I would say going into Showgirl, some of the most famous she's ever been.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less after Tortured Poets. I feel like that wasn't like.
I feel like, and like
She hasn't
been on
on
tour.
the Eras tour, I think is what she was like.
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
At the peak of her fame.
Yeah.
Did anyone else experience this when she was on the Eras tour where like I started to be like really scared for her? Like the fame, I had never seen someone be so famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like frightening.
Yeah, I mean, like the most famous people in the world are Donald Trump and Taylor Swift. Like people, like, period.
It's like unbelievable.
Like
Yeah.
it's fully like
that's crazy.
that is like
My close personal friends.
your close personal friends. But like
Yeah.
for real, right? There's like
Sam's
number one and
roommates.
number two, and number two is fucking Taylor Swift.
I would argue
crazy.
it's number one is Taylor Swift. Like I don't know.
It's absurd, and that level of exposure is horrifying.
And I almost wonder, it's like, I think she took to, like, to your point, Sam, where it's like, there was this confrontational, like, there was like a little bit of this like bitter shadow coming out in Tortured Poets that was actually like really refreshing and really interesting, in my opinion. And then she saw, I think that, and then it like curdled like into Showgirl, where it becomes like, I like my friends canceled, and we're like, oh, that's actually not the kind of conversation we're interested in.
Yeah, and Showgirl also, here's my thing with Showgirl. I think there's only 3 real clunkers on there. Like I think it's a 12-song album, and I think 3 of them are Eldest Daughter, Canceled.
Actually,
Actually
Romantic is
Romantic.
probably
No, I
my
like
favorite.
Actually.
Oh, me too. Me too.
That
Would-
song's
I don't
sucks,
think
dude.
Life of a Showgirl, the song is.
No,
so
I like
disagree.
that song.
I think
so
that one's
broad.
pretty
I
good.
couldn't,
Forget it.
I
Okay,
love
my
it.
bad.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hey, so I think that one's pretty good.
Oh, Wishlist. I don't like Wishlist.
Sure.
I think it's fine.
Not met
Yeah.
with
I don't
much
have
resistance
honey.
on that one. Yeah,
But
I just feel like I keep being like, oh, I like that one.
but the good songs. So
I just like the
the
album.
first
okay.
4 songs
That's
I
okay.
think are all great, and then the rest of the songs I don't think are bad, but I think are just like fine pop songs that I don't care to revisit it. Like I had a moment the other, like a couple after it first dropped, where I was like, a couple listens in, I was like, oh, actually, I love Wood, and then it just like fell
heard
off.
Wood
and it didn't
yesterday,
stick
and I was
with
like,
me. And like that's
heard it for
I
the
keep
first time
having
yesterday?
this.
No, just like first time since listening through.
Oh.
Yeah.
None of it besides those first four is able to stick with me. Even the stuff that I don't think is like bad necessarily, in a way that like Tortured Poets, I was kind of iffy on it at first, and I've really grown to love it. And most of those songs stick with me. Like it's 31 songs, and probably 27 of them stick with me, and I'm like really into.
Yeah.
And Life of a Showgirl, I think there's some low points, some really high points, and just this kind of blah middle that I don't know. It doesn't
It's dragging
feel,
its feet a
Yeah,
little
I
in
totally see
times
that.
for sure.
I think what's tough about Life of a Showgirl is like we're all people who really like her and really want her to be doing great. And I don't know if you guys all feel this way, but I'm kind of like, it's her worst album, and that sucks as a fan of her work to be like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't think this is nearly as good as I don't know.
I'm with you.
Wait,
I'm
so there
with
was a
you.
gasp on this as her worst album.
Yeah,
I
what do
did,
you
I
what
did
do you
gasp.
What is the
Yeah,
worst album
What do you
then?
think her worst record is?
Um,
And I don't mean that to be like a lead. Well, what
Or
do
your
you
least
think?
favorite,
But
you know,
but
just
I would
like-
actually love if we all went around and said
And said our least
her
favorite.
worst
It's just
record.
it has
Yeah.
something has to be on the bottom, which is it?
Yeah.
I know.
That's what's hard for me is it's so hard to pick a least favorite. 'Cause
I-
I
I
think it's
do
the
like them
bookends.
all.
It's Showgirl or
Debut and
debut.
Showgirl.
Yeah, debut
Interesting.
Showgirl. I don't really care for Evermore.
I
but
actually
we
really
kinda
like.
did that
I actually don't
already.
think debut would be on the end for me at all.
No,
I like
There's
country. I
parts
like
of
country.
Debut,
See, and this
I
is-
like it. I just think debut is like a sort of a half-cooked Fearless. Like
God, Fearless is so good.
But
I wanna
Fearless
change my
Fearless
answer.
is
You Belong
so
With Me is my
good.
favorite Taylor Swift
Yeah,
song.
I consider that.
Hey,
Why not?
You
No,
don't get
keep
to
tossing
keep
them
it
out.
going.
He
he gets to do what he wants.
No
He gets to do what he wants.
Yeah.
I love
You and my dad,
debut
by the
so
way.
much. Like I love country music,
Yeah.
and like I think part of the appeal of debut to me is that she wrote it when she was like fucking 13.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
like, that's
it's
debut
insane.
is
insane.
incredibly
Crazy.
impressive.
It's so
but if
For
you're
a
impressive.
putting
13-year-old,
them
but yeah,
up-
exactly. So
I-
I think that
I-
often bumps it up for me because that's just why I love it so
I
much.
even think Red is impressive that she wrote when she was 22.
That's
Yeah,
that's
no,
always
it
even.
is.
For
If,
real.
Yeah.
you guys never know. Have you ever been
Yeah.
22? Because that's unbelievable.
No, it's so crazy.
All of
That
it.
is, the fact
I
that
was
she
not
dated
capable
a
of thinking
man.
I knew you were trouble when I was 22.
The fact that
There's
she
no way.
had
Speak for
the
yourself.
the formative, ever formative, inappropriate age gap relationship and wrote that album is extremely unbelievable. It
And-
just is.
2 age gap relationships.
Oh, true.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Nikki
age
the
gap
lawyer.
discourse?
second one.
Yeah. By the way, like
John
she's
Mayer and
like
Jake Gyllenhaal?
That was
fucking
no.
No, but I'm
bringing
saying
the heat
by
with the
that
facts.
Oh,
age,
by that age,
she-
by that age.
Nikki's absolutely bringing facts.
She's bringing the
Oh
heat.
yeah, no guys, I know.
Also,
I'm
writing-
so
Unbelievable.
But-
Hey, Nikki.
So
And
good.
I don't know what we
Great
expected when
job.
Nikki walked in with those 4 binders.
Wait, the way I looked around.
I also think one of the 4 that I was debating for best song is All Too Well, which deserves
course.
being
We're good.
I mean,
discussed.
it's kinda
The
crazy
next
we
thing I
haven't
was
talked
about
about
to
it.
say is that we haven't
Because-
talked about
and-
All Too Well yet.
Yeah. which,
And
by the
you
way,
write
what a
your
testament to
best
her.
song
Yeah.
like by 22. That's insane.
I literally think that like All Too Well is the specter. Like it's like it truly is like the elephant in the room of like obviously is the best song, but like
Yeah.
no one would pick it because
It's
it's,
like
All
the
Too
pinnacle
Well.
of
Yeah.
what Taylor Swift is.
Like
That's
yeah.
It was so fun in 2017 when not everyone knew about All Too Well.
Oh my God.
Yes, we
The
say
first
that
time-
all the time.
Do you remember? You
Wait.
could just be like, "Do you know this one song?" Like,
It was like a
Literally one
sleeper.
of the very first times I hung out with Daniel. I mean, like once you two had started dating. I've known Daniel my whole life, but it was like
Daniel and Laura are dating.
Once
so-
Daniel
Who?
Just so
started
people
dating.
understand. No.
I was visiting Laura. She had just moved to
late thing to
LA. We hung out with your friend, who I always forget his name, but we all played
CJ?
Catan. CJ. We
Shout
all
out
played
CJ.
Catan.
Shout out CJ.
And we were playing Red in the
She still doesn't know
background.
your name.
Not.
Shout out CJ. She still doesn't know who you are. Unreal.
We were playing Red in the background, not
Yeah.
paying attention to the music at all, just like chatting, and it was in the background. All Too Well Bridge comes on. Laura and I drop conversation and just sing the entire bridge with
Yeah, it was
the two
super
of them just
annoying.
being like,
with an audience.
what the fuck are you guys
Aghast.
doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was before All Too Well became super popular, but Laura and I were like, sorry guys, we had to do that. That's the best Taylor Swift song ever. And
You
guys
ever,
were
you
like,
ever
what the
try
fuck?
having a conversation with someone and then they just drop and start singing?
Yeah.
Start
Do
singing
we-
this?
Have you
Like,
ever
yes.
tried having a conversation when the best
I
song
first
of
heard
all
that song
time
in
is
the car
on?
with Sam Bailey.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sam Bailey showed me that song.
Does anyone here still listen to the shorter version now that we have the 10 minute?
yeah.
Only if I'm doing like because I love to listen to albums from start to finish.
Okay.
So only if I'm doing that. But
I also think the
otherwise, no.
shorter version, and I like the 10-minute version a lot, and I think it's probably the better. But I think the shorter version is like I think the 10-minute version is kind of like an indulgent, like
Yeah, of course.
Lord of the Rings supercut style thing, where it's
Yeah.
like the shorter version. I'm like, oh, this is a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also can we? she didn't fucking write that in 2013.
Yes, thank you for bringing this up. I've always wondered and felt this way.
I have
How
also
many of
always
The
the
felt
long
that.
version,
songs?
I believe there was a long version
Oh,
that
sure,
she
sure.
riffed in the studio, and then she went back to it and she was like, "Well, this isn't."
And
to
she
the
got in the
caliber.
studio and she started rapping. Like what is the end of that song that is like actually a rap song? What it's
Of
like?
All Too Well?
Yes, it's like. Oh, fuck! I just had it. Sorry.
Well,
I
all's
completely
well
interrupted
that
you.
ends well, but I'm in the new hell every
Wait, no, it's
time.
like- it's
you
like- it's
double
like-
cross my mind.
And I was
Say
never
good.
good
Yeah,
at
and I was there telling jokes, but the
the
punchline
punchline
goes. Like I'm literally like, oh my god,
That's such a
hold
good
her down.
part.
No, it's great.
crazy.
She did not
I
write
get
that in
older, but your
2013.
lovers
Just
stay
say
my
my
age.
age.
Like that is
Because when you're
literally-
Brooklyn, bro.
when you're Brooklyn, she's like
My
pulling
skin
out
and
that like
bones.
Tupac Biggie shit with that.
I also wonder that
Brooklyn.
about all of the Vault songs.
Yeah,
There's some,
I
like,
do
I
too.
believe, like, if you look at the Red Vault, I bet you think of, the Red Vault's fucking money.
Wait, can we
dude.
talk
Oh
about
my
the
God.
vault?
Vault is
Yeah, wait,
Let's talk
I
about the
mean-
vault. I want
So right.
I wanted to talk about vault tracks. So I want to talk about favorite vault tracks.
For
Okay.
sure.
Because they
All
live in
right.
a little bit of a weird
And this is
space where
Kate's
you don't
goddamn
think about.
conversation.
This is my podcast.
So,
Did you guys
No, I know.
I-
I'm
not a
loving
podcast,
it.
but
I'm
it is
loving
your
it.
Well, when Kate's in
Daniel,
charge
shut
of
up.
this podcast.
Less waveforms.
Let's wait for
I bet you think about me.
love.
I
Okay,
actually, wait, are we talking
With your
favorite
organic shoes and your
song
$1 million
specifically, or
couch.
like I like the 1989 Vault, I like the Red Vault? You know
no,
what
I think
mean?
we're talking specifics on my podcast anyway. What about your podcast? Do we talk about?
I don't have one. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
You do?
What
and
about your
it's
round
fine.
table?
great. My round table. My round table. Kate's in charge.
You do,
And no one cares.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I would also probably have to say, I bet you think about me, but all the 1989 vaults are a very close second.
Agree with you.
The
Mr.
1989
Perfectly-
vaults
oh, wait.
fucking speak to me. I love them so
Sorry, I
much.
thought you were
Is Better Man? That was almost my favorite song pick. Is that
Yeah,
a vault
that's-
track?
Yeah, that's
a vault track.
But was also, who did she write that for?
Little big.
Was that Little
I think
Big?
it was
Little
Jake
Big-
Gyllenhaal.
No, but I thought Babe and Better Man were both written and like given to other people.
They were. It was that. What's that
Oh,
country
I
band?
didn't know
Big
that.
Yeah,
Little
Better
Big
Man.
Town. Thank you.
Yeah.
Babe definitely was. Babe was a.
Have you seen that video of her
release.
singing Better Man at?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Better Man's
At
great.
whatever that fucking
That's
place
a
is.
phenomenal
Bluebird
song.
Cafe, maybe.
I
Yeah.
like Is It Over Now?
Oh, is it over
Good
now?
choice.
Is Over Now is very
Slut
good.
is such a slept
So
on
that's
one.
great.
Oh, now that we don't talk, go
Yeah.
off.
Suburban Legends too.
Good one.
Wait, this I don't know if this is a vault track, but it's like an extended
I'll tell
Jack
you which one it
Antonoff
is.
bonus track, which I think is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. You're Losing Me.
Oh.
Which
Oh, yeah.
also,
I don't-
Deluxe,
Yeah.
not Vault,
okay,
yeah.
you're all wrong.
Remember
I
when
know.
Jack
It's-
Antonoff
I've never
posted
been a
the
girl in an
exact
age
date they
separation.
wrote
Yes, that was
I've
such
just been a
tea.
little
He
insane
was
person.
stirring the fucking pot.
He
with that.
was.
Favorite vault track. This probably isn't true, but you know, like I like swinging for the fences with a take. The very first night.
I like that a lot.
No, I love you, but
Bonkers
no.
take.
I think that
Wait,
was a lot of
disagree.
fun.
I think it's a lot of fun.
It's-
Message in a Bottle is a slept on one too.
Message about so
Oh,
fucking
that was
good.
great.
Whoa, guys, that's a skip for me.
Yeah, 100% with you there.
Yeah,
God, I love
Sorry.
It's different.
Respect.
It's different. It's my
What, Graham?
He's talking to himself.
I was saying, wait, can we just say, I was saying for months to all my Taylor Swift and friends, I was saying, I think it'd be so funny if she just never released Reputation, Taylor's version.
She's not going
She's
to.
not
and then
going
my
to.
wish
Oh.
came true.
That's
I love
That's
her being
hilarious.
like, I was just talking about fucking that man that whole time, and I can't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, my whole thing about that is like, how do you re-record drum samples? Like, do you just do slightly different drum samples? Like you can re-record Fearless. There, like, sure, you
It's just a new band.
get,
Yeah.
get same band.
Same
Same
band.
band.
That's true.
play
Better
them- play them
recording
all at
stuff.
the same time,
Yeah.
right? Whatever, great. We're all gonna do the same thing over again. You can't really re-record like synths,
Yeah.
or like
Anything
fucking
electronic,
shit that starts in
yeah.
my laptop. Like I can't just like be like, we're gonna
There's
we're
no
gonna
really like
re-record that. So
making
I
that
feel like her
better.
being
It's gotta
like,
be a heist.
ooh, sorry,
Yeah.
I can't.
Get the
Sorry, I
files.
can't. Re-record it because I don't want to do it. I think that was sneaky. Her getting around the fact that she doesn't actually know how to logistically.
Yeah, I should no
Do
plan for
that.
that one.
Yeah.
Like it's like we could kind of try to find similar drum samples, but then it's not the thing she's trying to do.
What I'm still holding out hope for, which probably won't happen, is that we still get vault tracks from that era.
I know.
I think
I
it'll
was
happen.
gonna
I
say-
think,
I think it'll happen.
It'll
Just has a
10-year
little EP.
anniversary.
At the very
Yeah.
least, because
She'll like
Wrong
have a
Girl
kid
loves
and then
money.
she's like,
I
Yeah.
think
that's right.
She's gonna.
And it's good to know. It's good for
Well,
consistency.
that's the thing
yeah.
I'm struggling
We
with.
can rely
we-
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's a year ago and she hasn't gotten the masters back and you're like, I want to listen to the hit album Speak Now. Were you listening to the Taylor's version?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was.
Oh.
Were you not?
Diehards.
I was
No.
not. No.
It would
Sometimes I
depend.
would.
If I was searching for a song and I just wanted to hear like the song, I would
It
play
went song
the
to
Taylor's
song for
version.
me.
If I wanted to hear the story of Speak Now start to finish, I'm pulling back the oldies.
Yeah.
My
That's
thing was always
interesting.
like, you made this song at a time in your life when it meant a lot to you and like you needed to make this song. And there's just like here's the thing, it's probably all in my head, but there's just a certain amount of dissonance to like hearing someone 10 years later sing a song they wrote 10 years ago and having that be I don't know. Like I think it's interesting.
Her re-records gave them new life for me because I found like Speak Now was so old. It was like she sounded so young. The mixes were bad. It was like hard to listen to. It kind of grated. Or like it was brassy. Like it was just like hard to listen to, and I wouldn't listen to it, even though
That's
I
interesting.
love her first couple albums. But once her new stuff started coming out, I was like, this just sounds so much better. It's just like they completely fell to the wayside for me because of like how hard they were to listen to. So then when she re-recorded them, then I became like completely in them again. And it's part of what I'm so excited for about Debut coming out, or like when that eventually gets re-recorded, if she still does that. But like
Wait.
that is gonna be insane. That is gonna help me listen to it in a way that like I don't listen to Debut because I just find it like kind of hard on the ears.
Yeah.
But the one other thing I'll say about that is that I think every song that she's recorded has sounded better on the re-recordings, except the original All Too Well. That is
Wait,
that,
wait,
that
style?
that production
Well.
is better.
Original All Too Well.
Wait,
Original
and
All
the,
Too Well is better.
But
I knew
style.
Your Trouble re-record sucked too. Was that the one? Yeah, I think that was the one that I really didn't like the production.
Because she's got a little bit of like a like scratchy voice on that original.
I thought the style
Your
re-record
Trouble.
was
In a
bad.
good way.
I thought the We Are Never Getting Back Together re-record was bad.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
that because she had a weird like wee and it didn't quite work.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
might be one.
I think I just like didn't love that song. in the
I feel
first
like
place,
certain
but that's a good
recordings,
point.
so they're just like burned in your brain. Like I'll never listen to the re-recorded version of Holy Ground because
The guitar at the
The
beginning is
other
a little
one.
different.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's not for me. I want to listen to the version that I
That you've,
can't
like,
stop
loved.
thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this
I
is
also
like
like to change my answer. My favorite Taylor Swift song is Christmas Tree Farm.
Oh,
It's a very good song. Very good song.
Deep in my heart, there's a Christmas
album.
tree
The
farm.
Christmas album goes fucking crazy.
Christmas
People don't know
album
about
goes
it.
hard.
So insane.
It goes fucking crazy.
It's
No
all
one
I
knows
listen
about
to
it.
in the
Imagine
The
if someone
original
had sat down and
Christmas
said
song.
Last
their favorite Taylor
Christmas.
Swift song was Only the Young.
Wait, okay. I want to say this about what you're saying because this reminds me of one of my things about being a Taylor Swift fan is kind of like being friends with someone, and of course she wants it to be like that, and like whatever parasocial way, but in that way where sometimes your friend does something and you just support her,
Yeah.
And
you're kind of like,
Women's rights
and that's kind
wrongs.
of right,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like where it's like the re-recording comes in for me, where it's like, yeah, like she just wanted to say like fuck this guy, so I'm gonna listen to it because like that's my girl,
Yeah.
you know.
100%.
Wait, what were you gonna say? I feel like I totally.
I don't remember, but I do have something to say. That another vault track that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I think might be my top is Nothing New with Phoebe Bridgers.
Very
Oh,
good song.
shit.
That's one I
Oh my
absolutely
God.
believe
Really
she
good
wrote back
choice.
then.
Yeah.
Great song.
Like the
Kinda like a better
line,
version of
how
the
can a
song Life of a
person know
Showgirl.
everything at 18 but nothing at 22?
Totally.
That's right. That's right.
Great fucking
Oh my
line.
god, she has such a way of being able to like encapsulate the feelings of an age. Like
Yeah.
15, 22, nothing new. Just like in general,
Yeah.
like she is someone that you can like grow up with and think.
She's like
Yeah.
she's like Bruce Springsteen. If Bruce like what Bruce Springsteen is to like 50-year-old factory line workers, she is
You're
to
totally
like
right.
21st century women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like to the point where like he's never really like worked a factory job and she since she's been 17 has never been like a normal girl.
person. Yeah.
Graham had a good take about the roommates twist off line.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not my take. Somebody tweeted that.
What was
that
I
it?
don't
she's
remember who it was, but it was like
Your
not drinking
roommate's
twist
cheap
off
ass
roses?
screw
No,
top
no, it's
rose.
that she's
Yeah.
never known someone who had a roommate.
But can I say this is what I've always thought about that line because I always clock that line too. Is that it's the way rich people are like, oh God, I can't think of a good example, but it's like someone is staying in Maddie Healy's house for free that's also a celebrity. That's the roommate. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, very good. Zoe Kravitz was, I guess, Taylor
That's what I
Swift's
mean.
roommate. Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
like people let like rich people
Yeah,
and
I
celebrities
guess.
let each other stay in each
But
other's
she's
houses
not
because they
drinking
have the
cheap
security
wine,
systems.
make believe it's champagne. She's drinking champagne.
I don't
Well,
know.
to her, it's
LeBron
cheap
doesn't
wine,
pay
it's-
for ad-free Spotify.
Yeah.
Is that
LeBron,
real?
if you're listening
Yeah.
to this,
LeBron
the
famously
fuck?
does
Don't
not
do
pay, or it
ads.
might be
Please respond.
Pandora.
No, he also like watches sports on what's the pirate. There's like a pirated sports website.
Yeah,
It's
like
giving like
Stream
Steve
East or-
Jobs having no furniture.
you think
yeah, kind of.
LeBron's watching fucking meth streams?
This is the thing that we have to remember.
kinda-
Celebrities
that's so
are
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
all are.
Yeah.
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 They're weird people
And
that
they
do
like their
insane
money.
things. That's just true.
Also, like, think money can't buy taste. If you like shitty wine, you like shitty wine.
As
Yeah.
evidenced by Taylor Swift's outfits. Next
I guess
question.
so.
No,
When
literally, that's
Get
another
her.
thing we're talking about.
Get her.
Okay, and this is I'm just
Get
a
her.
dumb guy who doesn't get fashion. I get it, but like I'll see a photo of Taylor Swift and like on the Demois subreddit or whatever. I'm going places.
Damn.
And I'll be like, oh, Taylor looks great, and then like I'll go to the comments. I'll be like, her fashion designer needs to be fired. She looks like a nightmare, and I'm like, fuck,
Why
I
is the hair always so
foiled
boring?
again. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, style has never been a
Well, you know,
strong suit
people
of
think
hers.
that this
Except
is
for
the
the
theory
song.
on the internet is that she does that on purpose
Oh, really?
to be relatable to like, you know, us gals who like
That's a
can't
little
afford the
too-
nicest,
Us gals who
flashiest
look like
things.
shit.
That's
No,
unfortunately
us
one
gals
theory
who
too
dress like
much
shit.
for me.
But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. But I also think it's reflected in her merch. Her merch is so fucking ugly.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
it is
so
Can I say you
bad.
gals are dressed
It's
wonderfully?
so bad.
Can I say every woman here is dressed like $1 million?
So tough. I'm wearing one of my better sweatshirts.
weird.
Um,
What about me, man?
Well,
No, you don't
just to
count.
do a moment on that,
fucked
the
up.
engagement ring, I was laughing so hard when people were like, oh, the engagement ring looks like what a football player thinks a ring looks like. I'm like, yeah, but also, have you met like a normal woman who kind of has some control issues? Taylor Swift picked out that ring herself.
Yeah, every woman picks out their engagement ring.
Yeah, exactly. But people are like implying that I don't think Travis saw the ring before someone handed it to him right before
Right.
he proposed.
Well, it's like, yeah.
I don't know. Do you buy it? Like, she has said that
There was like a specific jeweler that she loved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she shows her boyfriend a jeweler. The fuck, me too. Like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
and
all
then she
know.
like saw the ring and was like, I know who made this. Like, it could all be a lie.
She knows who
Because,
made
like,
it,
and
she-
I also
because
send
her
my
and
boyfriend
Tree
links.
Payne
She probably
picked it out themselves.
Tree Payne.
We should do one of these podcasts.
She like invented like sending her boyfriend a link. I'm like, we all
Yeah.
do that.
I'll do that.
Well, I think for that reason and so many reasons, the best Swift of all time is
Sparks Fly.
Oh.
Did Nicki even say hers?
I said 'tis the damn season.
Oh,
and I'll
that's
stick with
right. We
that.
did it
But
early,
I have so
yeah.
many others.
You're on your own, kid.
Cowboy like me.
Last switch up.
you got it.
No,
Yeah.
go with your
Got
gut. I
it.
know what you want to do.
Paper rings.
Wow.
Damn.
Paper rings
Wait.
rule.
No,
Okay,
yeah, it's
all
all
wrong.
Hey,
The
look,
best one
we
is
can
peace.
but
They're all
Can we
wrong.
please get a clean audio on that, guys?
Can I also just ask one more question?
Yeah.
We've discussed a lot of songs and we've sang a lot of moments of songs. What is still stuck in your head?
Oh, love that.
Speak
That was a
now.
great sign off.
I hear the preacher
Yours is-
say, speak now. or forever
Sparks Fly, since we've been talking about it, but I think her two catchiest songs are Style and Opalite.
Yeah. I
Okay.
hate to say it, Opalite still.
But is
No,
that
no,
what's in
I
your
mean,
head
like,
right
yeah,
now?
is that what's in
right
your head
now?
Well, what's in my head right now is Sparks Fly because I haven't heard that in forever. and
'Cause,
we've
like,
been
we
talking
talked
about
about
it, and I'm like,
I'll tell you.
I'll-
Perched in the dark, telling all the rich folks anything they
Wow.
want to hear.
like it could be.
Mine is
love.
the rain kept pouring.
Nice.
That's
When
what
I
I'm
was
Clean.
drowning.
Lately, just because I've heard the song like 3 times in the last week. It turns out freedom ain't nothing
Come
but
on.
missing you, wishing I
Oh,
realized
Wait,
what I.
speaking
start
of
a
her
choir?
relationship with Taylor Lautner, I love that she like is now friends with him and brought him on stage with Aerosmith.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
very
Oh,
cute.
That's
That
awesome.
was amazing.
But also, real quick, what's one song of hers that you love that we just haven't mentioned or said?
Yeah.
Or you haven't spoken your
Yeah,
piece on?
you got an
Rapid
honorable
fire.
mention. Honorable
back,
mention, no
be
follow
here.
up.
Honorable
Come
mention.
back
Wow.
here is so good.
Come back, be here is crazy.
Honorable
for
mention,
sure.
no follow up.
No,
Anybody
no,
else?
hold on. We're
Anybody
putting
else?
out our notes.
Oh,
one
Maroon.
I
second.
just want to
Totally.
Maroon,
The bag and dick. I'm gonna taste that.
This shit's just like 90 minutes. We gotta go.
I have
We
it.
have to go home.
I have it. You have to go home.
I got more to say.
New Year's Day.
Welcome to New York.
Good choice.
Welcome to New York. I don't like.
What?
Correct.
Oh, I
Lavender
disagree.
Haze.
It was the
No
start to
follow-up.
that
Hey,
era.
You have such
Hey,
a
honorable
funky
mention,
palette
no
over here.
follow-up.
Wait, but that
Fuck
wasn't his
you.
honorable mention. He just said he didn't like it.
Yeah,
Oh, you
follow up
said.
to her.
The Way I Loved You.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Screaming
I
and
listened to that
fighting.
on the way here.
Kissing in the rain.
And kissing in the rain.
Throw it
quite
in.
frankly.
Why not?
Well, thanks to all of our lovely panelists.
Yeah, you're
our
welcome.
Oh,
panel
also
of
dress.
experts.
Come on now.
Come on,
Dress.
dress.
Come
on.
Do you
Dress
guys
was
believe the
honestly
Carly
in my
Kloss
top
rumors
two.
about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Next
Oh.
question.
I'm gonna stop this audio right
Wait,
now.
we have to
because
play
otherwise
rock,
we're just
paper,
gonna keep
scissors.
going. Oh, does everybody have to play rock paper scissors?
I think it
I
should be a
gotta
final
go.
elimination
Okay.
tournament. Final
Okay.
elimination tournament.
Everybody's playing rock paper scissors. I'm playing Sam. Montenegros are playing. You guys are playing, and then the winners will do
Okay.
like a something.
2 out of 3?
Montenegros.
2 out of 3?
I'm gonna follow all of you on Instagram.
Okay, I won.
Sam loses. All right, the
Nikki
three of
won.
us. The three of us win.
Wait, I lost?
What we're gonna do? Yeah. You
Oh,
won.
I did scissors 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking.
What we're gonna do is, since there's 3 of us, we're gonna put out a 1 or a 2, and the odd man out wins. Okay. Yeah. So it's not rock paper scissors.
I'll
Just
do
a 1 or
2.
2. Odd man out.
Yeah.
Best of 1. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Daniel
I am
wins.
king. The best
For the
song
first
is
time
Peace.
all day,
No,
Daniel
he won.
wins.
Wow. Okay, you guys want to? Yeah, odd man out. Oh, okay. I'll lose. I'll lose. Yeah. Okay.
At least a Swiftie.
I'm gonna end it right there.
I'm so in love that I might stop breathing. Drew
All right,
a map
you guys-
on
you guys
your
wanna rock, paper,
bedroom
scissors? You should rock, paper,
ceiling.
scissors.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
didn't see the news because we were somewhere else.
Yeah, Nikki. Nah, wait. What?
Oh.
This is riveting.
Wow.
Nicki
Nikki
Montenegro.
comes
All
out
right,
on top.
There we go.